with your wisdom saving throw. How'd it go, Laura?
Nope, I did it online. 22.
22. Alright, you passed, so no worries on that. To do a quick recap, you guys had pretty much looked all around this cave and handled whatever you needed to handle with the bridge and venturing through. After taking a rest, you came over and confronted the old lady with the cauldron, as you believed her to be some sort of witch, in which she was able to talk to you guys and get into the middle of where you guys are before a sudden will-o-wisp appeared and glowed and caused her illusion facade to drop, and you guys all saw her true horrific form. And as you guys all laid on, that's why you guys all had to do the wisdom save, in which it looks like Ralk, Chat, Sombra failed. Everyone else seems to have passed.
Yeah, so that's frightened condition is disadvantage on all attack rolls while we can see her and we can't willingly move closer to her.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And did we roll initiative? We were gonna roll initiative at the start of it, so let me go ahead and throw everyone in here.
And I just come back and I'm rolling initiative.
And it's all because she
We also
monologued.
spent quite a long time
Yeah.
discussing whether or not we
You
Oh,
are
darn
you
it.
are so far away, Lily. I can't hear you at all.
Literally impossible to hear. Are you like under the ice right now?
No.
Under the ice in a small cave.
Stuck under the ice, right? We're trying to have
Is
a
that better?
battle, and she's just under the ice.
Is that better?
Yes.
Oh, you popped
we
out,
can
right.
actually hear you.
Yep, there we
Wow.
go.
Okay, funny story. I had my headphones on the wrong way.
So like, that's
I
funny.
didn't select my token first. It was 22 for me.
And they're the kind that like could go on either way, so I didn't know that I had them on the wrong.
I guess they
I'm
can go
forgetting
on
where
either
I
way
put my
then.
sheet for some reason. I'm forgetting where I put my sheet for some reason. Hold on a second.
Holy crap.
I found it. Hold on.
Ready for
Yeah.
Does
Okay.
Nyx have his own turn in combat, or is he right after you, Lara? I'm sorry, not Lara. Yeah. Lara, you're the one with
She's
your...
right.
Nope,
No,
not,
me.
Nyx is not mine.
Lily. Okay, Lily.
She's right. She's right after me.
Okay. And Chat gets his own turn. Okay. Oh, Anira needs me to roll for her, because I'm not here. 1d20.
I just like to give Nyx belly rubs, that's all.
Yep. And he'll take them.
Yeah.
Anira is that. Alright, so 9 for Anira. Alright, I'll just... Whatever you got, Lily. 13. Okay, perfect. Lara, you, roll initiative?
I did, I just didn't select the token first. It was 22.
Oh, okay, here we go.
God damn,
and
that
can you...
wolf is fast.
Did you roll for Chat?
He's the same turn as me.
I was in? Well,
Yeah.
then. Alrighty. Any duplicates? Without? Alright. Then it looks like we can go ahead and get started. And so this thing is going to turn invisible.
Oh, of course it is.
Of course it
And
does.
Lara, you're up.
Okay, it's invisible. Well, that sort of changes things. Let's see here.
Well, I think the hag is visible, just the will-o-wisp.
Oh, the
is
will-o-wisp
invisible.
isn't... Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If the hag is visible, I'm casting Hail of Thorns on the hag and shooting an arrow at her.
Alrighty. You can do that.
Oh. And I'm probably missing 5 plus. Is a 9 hit?
A 9 does not hit. Is
Yeah,
that
I'm
a...
gonna-
Now, does that spell stay, or is that a one-timer?
Hmm?
Is that a one-timer, or is that spell stay? You said Hail of Arrows, right?
Hail of Thorns.
Thorns.
Or, Hunter's Mark, I mean, sorry.
Oh,
Okay.
well then I know that one. Okay.
Yeah.
Hunter's Mark.
Alright,
That's a different one.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a different one. I don't know what I was saying.
Okay.
But yeah, does a 9 hit at all?
No, a 9 doesn't hit.
Alright, well, lucky I'm a Gloomstalker. 7
Go
plus
for it.
5, 8. 12?
12 also does not hit.
Christ, all right, last
Stalking
one.
through the gloom.
Do I get an extra?
Mhm.
Or am I? Yeah, I don't have enough for an extra
Alright.
attack, so I'm just gonna hang my head in shame and end my turn.
2 arrows fly past the hag, and it goes to Via.
Oh god, okay. I said 15.
You're not frightened. You don't have to run away.
I'm still gonna run away anyways. 25, 30, 35. And then I'm going to cast, we just took a short rest, didn't we?
Yes, a short rest.
Took a long rest.
We just
Was-
took a
was
long
it
rest.
Oh, it was a long
Yeah.
rest. That's right.
Yes, it
Yeah, I
was.
have
Yeah.
all my spell slots, so it had
I mean,
to have been.
technically there is no limit for short rests. I don't know, anyways,
I disagree.
Yeah, I was just gonna not argue with that right now.
I won't. You know what? Yeah, this is probably the. Yeah. Let's see. What does this thing do?
Okay.
Sorry.
I see we are.
You're
fine.
I see we are prepared.
I'm looking up stuff. Just give me a second. You can see Via just like opening up her book and like just like hastily scrolling through like, what does this do? What does this do? Anyways, I'm gonna cast Hex.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Hex, and then I guess the disadvantage on ability checks. I don't know, Strength,
Okay.
and then that's the bonus action, right?
I believe Hex is a bonus action.
Yes. So then I will do an Eldritch Blast.
Alrighty. Then go ahead and roll the hit.
Yep. Just give me a sec. That is does a 15 hit?
It does.
Okay, good. All right. So that's 10 plus 4, which makes it, wow, 14.
Did you get your 6d6?
Oh wait, I forgot my. Wait, 66? Wait, what?
No. Did you roll a d6?
That's not right. I did not roll a d6. I'm sorry. I literally forgot about my hex as soon as I put it down. That is a 5.
19 damage.
So a 14 plus a 5, which is 19. Yes.
Yes. Thank you so much. Is chat doing anything?
I'm supposed to be the one that knows magic over here.
He's frightened. So.
Chat probably.
And I'm supposed to be an
would-
archer, but
he
we don't always
probably
get what
would
we
not
want.
even carry the way, so.
Right? I mean,
Yeah, my first attempts at trying to shoot my arrow were with roll 20, so they weren't great either.
Yeah.
Roll 20 is not friendly, so.
It's really not.
Unless I seem to be playing as someone else, then for some reason, 5 stars. So. First things first, Mod's gonna turn to Sombra and give her the death glare. I need a wisdom save from Sombra.
Also, doesn't chat make a save to end the fear at the end of its turn?
If he wants to. Seems like he just left.
Oh,
I like, probably just don't even
I
know.
mean, he would, but I assume he probably would, just to, you know,
I'm dead.
get it done with. He'd
Oh.
leave either way.
Okay, so
16?
Yep, just
okay,
drops straight
yeah,
to 0.
He's no longer frightened. And yes, the death glare brings someone who is frightened of the creature giving the death glare to 0 HP. Meaning Sombra just drops after she turns and gives him that death glare.
yeah.
Oh my.
She
Oh
turns
my.
Oh, this is bad.
she turns her attention to the one who shot arrows and takes a couple steps forward before
crap.
going for a claw attack.
Get further
Probably
away from me.
a
Oh, it
12.
12 does not hit.
Alright, well then that will be the end of her turn. Sombra, I guess you gotta give me a death save. And then
Hola.
Rock, it's your turn.
Okay, I will shout out, "Oh crap, Sombra!" And I'll fire off a first level healing word here. Let me roll.
Fair enough.
7 hit points Sombra can have back.
I owe you big time.
And then Rock will probably, because he's gonna still be afraid, so I think he'll probably just run over into this corner.
Is
Alright.
Summer still affected by the
I
fear,
will-
or is that gone?
I
I-
believe. You know what? No, I think
Unconscious
don't
to end it,
conditions
wouldn't it?
drop when you fall?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah, I
got.
think
I would
they
say
do.
some do, but
Hmm.
'cause it doesn't specify here, and
That is
I'll
interesting.
check.
I like the idea, but I'm gonna go
I'll
with
check
no
the,
because I've
but-
never done that before. So.
Oh, thank
Lily,
goodness
you're up.
gracious.
I was pretty
Okay,
sure
fine.
all conditions drop, but I
Don't
get
I get a what save was it?
it's
against
a
the-
wisdom save to try and break the frightened.
Yeah, at the end of my turn, right? So
Mhm.
I'll end my turn and try. And no, Rock is terrified,
Still
cowering in the
scared.
corner.
You did
Yeah.
watch Sombra just drop, so. Lily, you're up.
And she sits
Okay.
right back up like the Undertaker.
Before I move, is this wall between me and Nyx going to hinder her ability to infuse my attack when it comes to like the 30 feet distance?
Hmm. I mean, he can't even see your attack, so I think arguably, yeah, it should.
Okay. So then. I don't want to get closer to her, but I do want to get closer to Nyx.
Are you feared?
No, I don't want to be either. Is this area right here? Hang on, I gotta measure again. I lost it. Is this one right here? How do I?
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to do the little like ping thingy.
I mean, I can see your arrow.
Oh, okay. Is this square right here? I'm just gonna move it temporarily. Is this is that within her range of sight?
Yeah, I'll give that to you.
Okay. I'm going to move here then, and I'm going to attack, and it's going to be infused with Nyx's fire essence. I'm also going to use ensnaring strike
Okay.
as I do
And
it.
I'm sorry, you said you're gonna hex her as well?
No, ensnaring strike,
Okay, so just the instant strike. Okay, that makes sense.
and then using Nyx's essence, the fire essence as well.
Okay, fire. Okay, okay. Go for it. All right.
So I rolled an 18 plus my attack bonus, which is 7.
All right, that is gonna hit. And snaring strike does an extra 1d6. They make a strength saving throw, which I guess will be at disadvantage from the hex. That's a 6 on the die for the lower one, so definitely a fail. And so they are.
Roll.
Well, I don't think Hex affects the.
Yeah, I
saving
thought it
throws,
was
only affects,
thought
it
it was
only
check.
affects checks. Yeah,
saves.
ability checks.
It is a strength saving throw.
No,
Check,
but it's not.
not save.
It's a check, not saving throw. The Hex only affects ability checks, not
Oh, checks, not
Yeah,
I think so.
I
That's-
wish.
That sounds
That'd be
so
so great.
much less threatening.
Yes, it is. That's
Dang
why
it.
it's a trap. It's a trap spell.
The target has advantage on
It's really good if you have a
ability checks, man.
grappler.
Wow,
in
it
the
is ability. That's
hmm
wow. That's a
It's
shame.
amazing if somebody's grappling because it's a contested strength check and then they would
Mhm.
have
Okay,
disadvantage.
well then
but
I'm just gonna
other than
re-roll
that, I
with
don't-
just the one die instead of just taking the larger one.
Okay.
Sorry, wait, what's going on?
Oh, that's a 4. I thought Hex was, when you said strength, I thought it was for saving throws, because I thought that would make the most sense, but apparently it's just ability checks,
Yeah, it is ability
which
checks.
is less damning.
We had this conversation last session.
Well, I'll have it again probably.
Yeah, I think we did.
But yeah, so she got a 4 on the die. It was even worse, so it doesn't matter. So 1d6
Okay, awesome.
plus your regular damage.
So my regular damage, I rolled a 7 plus my 3, so that's 10 damage from the bow.
Plus the
And then a
d6.
1d6 for the ensnaring strike is a 3, and another 1d6
For fire damage.
for Nyx's essence, and I got 5.
A 5, so 18 damage
Yes.
altogether. And she
And
is
then
now restrained.
I'm going to move. So I was here 5, so let's say I moved 15 spots. 20, 25, 30.
Alright, and that's going to be an opportunity attack from the Will-O-Wisp that is invisible there.
Oh, well, crap.
And does a...
It won't be invisible now.
Sorry, I forgot the advantage. It's a little better. Does a 17 hit?
It doesn't. Not since I equipped my scale mail and shield.
Yay!
Oh, hold on. Let me see. So
I
Lily...
did that before we left that section, that area.
Oh, I did not update your thing. Okay, we got rid of the leather armor, and you got scale mail.
My scale mail plus my shield plus my
Yep, the
cloak of
shield.
protection brings me up to 20 armor class, I believe.
Alright, Lily. Calm it down.
And then I'm gonna move Nyx away because she has half health from falling off of the bridge.
Ah, the bridge falling.
For Nyx.
Okay,
Alright, we all
and
know
that ends both our turns.
we already know Nira's gonna just go on up over here and do a comma attack followed by a unarmed attack. So 1d20, 7, 6 is 13. That's actually gonna miss with the comma, and then we're gonna do another attack. 10, 16 does hit, so the punch made it. So 1d4 plus 4, and that's gonna be 8 damage from Anira to the hag. Alrighty. The O-Wisp is gonna just go to Anira and miss because that is a 13. Oh, the advantage. Oh wait, she's grappled. Does I? Yeah, she still gets advantage. It's not incapacitated. So,
Yeah.
same roll. Doesn't matter. Lara, it's your turn.
The hag is ensnared or entangled, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
entangled
she's ensnared.
and
So would I-
hexed and hunter's marked.
Yeah. So would I have to disengage to move away from her, or would that just be a regular?
Um,
Let me
Yeah,
check
you'd
real
have to.
quick.
I think,
Yeah,
I think
no,
it
it's-
only restricts their movement, not their.
yeah, they still have attacks.
Yeah, they still
so-
attack.
But
Okay,
I
well-
will say, before you go to move, she will look over at you with all the injuries that she's accrued just over that, and just start to, please, I'll work with you. I'll make a deal if you just let me live.
I don't even respond. I just disengage and move away.
I imagine she would turn to Anira, who would just look with fire. So.
Yeah, Nero's not gonna. Yeah, intern on me.
She should have appealed to Via. Via was the one who was trying to talk sense into her before she revealed
Literally.
herself.
Yeah.
Well, she was feeling big earlier. But Lara, anything else? You moved away. So.
No, yeah, no, that's my action. So that'll be it.
Oh, disengage is an action for you. Vio, you are up then.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Actually, wait, no. This is 25. And then I'll end for a sec. I'll end Chat's turn right there.
Okay.
He's
And then-
willingly standing next to Nyx. I'm sorry.
I have a
No.
cat that does nothing but scream and hit the dog, except occasionally when she sleeps on the dog. So, I mean, there's no way of predicting it.
Chat only likes Nyx when we're in battle and he's scared.
Yeah.
You're not scared of her. Anyways, Via, go
Look,
ahead.
in battle, Via gets to control him. Okay, so that means
Okay, that's fair.
Via gets to let them, you know, the like Barbie dolls, let them
Play
get together.
nice.
Hey,
Wait,
Yeah.
have you guys seen that one meme that's like, oh, I just found them doing it all on their own, and it's just like these two cats, and the owner's just like smashing their face together. It's like, oh, I just found them doing it on their own. So cute.
Cats.
That's Via.
See, this is why cats as a species can have warrants.
Chat's very likely
she's-
behind the rock, just giving pats.
She's just gonna very like slowly approach over here and just kind of be like, what kind of deal?
God.
I'll give you. I'll give the cauldron. You can take it and just leave.
Magic. Magic? Magic?
Oh, Via!
Cauldron full of people parts?
Well, we could scoop out the people part.
No!
There's not enough bleach to make that clean again.
But it's magic.
I wish I could say something to Via right now.
It always holds a. It always holds your stew at a piping hot, fresh to serve temperature. It's an amazing cauldron. I promise it will be a fair deal.
See, it's an amazing cauldron.
Yeah.
Never clean the cannibalism out.
Oh,
No matter how much you scrub, you are never getting that out.
we can at
Yeah,
least sell
There
it.
will always have been cannibalism in there.
We can at least sell it for a pretty penny.
We can still sell it after we kill her.
V, are you looking at the cauldron with your interest?
Not really. I'm mostly looking at her. I'm just kind of near the cauldron.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Anyways, Rock will just be screaming from the corner. Ah, yeah, she's scary.
Fine. And then she's gonna cast Eldritch Blast.
All right.
So that is a.
Just so you know, Lily quietly was looking over at Via the whole time, shaking her head frantically.
It's an 18 without modifiers.
Yep.
I assume that hits.
Go ahead and do your damage.
First off, 1d10 plus 1d6. So that is another 14 and a 15, so another 19 damage.
All right, that is gonna kill her.
What? That was way easier than I thought.
That was quick.
Yes.
I'm not
Okay,
complaining,
now
but that
we
was
can
quick.
take the cauldron, though.
But we
We
still got the
still had the
Will-O-Wisp,
Will-O-Wisp.
Oh yeah, right.
which will probably be
Oh,
terrible.
by the
'cause
way, I'm
she
gonna
was
move
easy.
my curse to the Will-O-Wisp, or my hex.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
All right,
Is
Sombra.
Rock,
It's your turn.
is Rock still scared?
No, she died.
No, I shouldn't be.
The Sombra's really upset that she didn't get a chance to retaliate against the hag after dropping her instantly. So she's just gonna look at the remaining Will-O-Wisp. She's going to mark it as her with her Hexblade's curse. And then she's just going to 5 and 15 up to get into range of it, and then she's going to swing using one of her precision strikes, so I can attack with advantage
Okay.
with her one-handed. Let's be. Boom. That's 16.
16 does not hit.
What? Okay. That's it.
Rock, you are up.
Okay, I can move 30 feet. Should get me to here. I'm not in range. So Rock, not being afraid anymore, will probably scream, "Devils!" Fire off a guiding bolt at the Will-O-Wisp.
Okay. Go ahead and do that.
I'll try anyway. It's gonna be a 14.
14 misses.
Okay, well that will probably be my turn then.
This thing's just moving around like one of those fireflies. Lily, you're up.
Let me see what my modifier is. Does 24 hit?
24 does hit.
Yay!
Alright, you hit the light bulb.
I got a 4.
4 damage.
Yes. Oh,
Plus
wait,
your
hang on.
plus your
4
modifier, right?
plus 3. Yep, so 7.
7 damage. All right.
Mhm.
Solid shot. Anything else?
Yep, I'll move away.
Anything? All right. Anything from Nyx?
She's going to hold her attack. 25.
Okay. Nira's
30.
gonna do both attacks against the wisp. With the higher of the two being a, what was that, like a 14? That's gonna be a miss. So the wisp is just going to go 1 over this way. And you guys might even be able to see as the literal life force is just removed from Maud that she had left in her. And
Oh.
the wisp absorbs it.
Oh, that's
And
disturbing.
heals.
Oh, great.
That was a bonus action.
The wisp beats the dead too.
And then it's going to use its shock attack on Sombra, I guess. Wow, it can't roll to save its life though. That is 8, so I believe it misses.
Yeah, correct. That misses.
Yep. Alright, now it's gotta go a whole turn without dying, so Lara, you're up.
And I am going to back the heck away from all this mess. 15, all the way up here. And I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna move the hunter's mark to the wisp and take a shot. The longbow, might as well.
Okay.
14 plus 5 is 19.
19 does hit.
Okay. That's let's see here. Use the wrong die. This is 8. So 6, 9, 12 damage all total with the hunter's mark and everything.
Very nice. Very solid shots. You also hit the light bulb and it flutters around. But Via, it's your turn.
Yay! Alright, I have a question.
Okay.
We have, established that chat is 10 pounds, right?
Roughly, yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So, basically, here's my idea. So, like, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Goes right here. Gets all up in his face and goes for a stinger attack.
Okay. Have
Which-
advantage with Sombra.
Yes. And what is its stinger modifier again for pseudo dragon? +4? Or
I gotta pull it
+2?
open. +4 to hit.
+4 to hit, so that turns into an 18 to hit him.
That misses.
Okay. Well, luckily I thought about this. So
It sounds like
Vi-
so.
Via is going to cast Mage Hand and go kind of like, wait, 5, 10, 15, 20. I didn't. Oh wait, hold on, she's gonna go right here and then cast Mage Hand and is
Okay.
gonna pick up chat and bring him like just this bit away. Yeah, actually
Okay.
this bit away.
Alright, so you put chat on the table where the bowls of stew are at.
Yeah.
Okay. Sombra, it's your turn.
Alright, the second verse, same as the first. You're just gonna move right here, interpose yourself between the Will-O-Wisp
Mhm.
and chat, and hopefully grant Nira more advantage next round. And she's just gonna do the same thing. She's gonna swing. Oh no, she's gonna drop her shield, and she's gonna swing two-handed
Alright.
at this thing with another precision strike.
As you get closer to the table, you can hear some chomping noises behind you and slurping.
I'm gonna ignore it for now.
No, the dragon's got the taste for human flesh. Run for your lives.
17 hit.
17 does not hit.
God damn it. Alright, well, that's it.
Rock, you're up.
Yeah. We'll come up over here to the side of it, and I suppose I'll make an attack.
Okay.
My action section. Oh, did I hit the wrong button here? I did. Sorry, just give me 1 second. Sometimes my character sheet lags a bit when I switch back over to it.
It's all good.
War pick.
All right.
Ooh.
Ooh, and that 20.
Nice.
All right.
I don't know why it rolled again, but there we go. I got the nat 20 the first
Yep,
time,
nat
so I'll roll
20.
some damage. Oh, sorry, I've only rolled it once. It would be just roll it again, right?
Yeah, just roll it again.
Or just another 1d8. Yeah.
14
Yes.
damage. And with your war pick making contact, the will-o-wisp gets snuffed out and just flithers away in a bit of glitter.
Yeah, and Rock, not being afraid anymore, just stands there looking angry, like, oh, I wanted to hit it more. It made me mad when I was afraid.
Okay, how are we gonna get this cauldron out here?
Why do we want the cauldron? Am I missing why we want the cauldron?
Why on earth do you want
It's
that thing?
a
I mean,
Yes.
to sell it mostly.
Sombras just over here
Well-
kind of like kicking the corpse angrily.
It has human parts in it, Laura.
As you,
But
Is
it's
anyone-
also
did anyone look inside the
it's-
stew?
No,
I
have not.
realistically, Via would probably be like trying to investigate how to like how to like get this out, so she would be looking into the stew.
Alright.
Laura, it's a cauldron of plenty.
When you
Yeah,
look
oh.
inside the cauldron, you can see obviously the stew in there. But as you look closer at what's in there, you do notice that there is just chunks of meat and even skinned meat, and it's very clear that some of them are fresh human organs.
Yeah.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
Well, if anything, we should
Laura, oh,
take this out just to give them proof about what happened.
Oh,
my
I'm pretty
really,
sure we should just
really
tell them
need to
about
tell
it.
it.
I mean, that's a
I don't know.
nightmare.
I feel like they're going to believe us. We should
Yeah.
just.
Here's your loved one. Ugh.
Let's just knock it over, you know? Let's just knock it over and just take the cauldron with us.
What's with this mirror over here? Is that a mirror?
It's not a mirror, it's a
standing
stone
on?
table. And it's the
I
one
don't
that's
want
got like
anything
the
to do
butchery
with
marks
that
and
evil
stuff on it.
cauldron.
Oh, lovely.
You guys hear
Via,
It's
this-
an object.
you guys
of
hear a
evil.
clatter as a bowl falls off over the table that chat's on.
Oh god.
Somebody get
I'm
chat.
really, really sad that Benny is not here to find out that there are very obvious human parts in there after she ate it.
Oh,
I'm going to
Right?
God.
That
at
reaction would
this
be
point,
everything.
try to tip over the cauldron to just pour out the contents.
Roll your
See what
roll athletics and
Oh,
just
God.
gonna get
Rock
way
is
over here
just
while you
gonna
do
get
that and throw up in
way
the
out of the
corner.
way.
Just
Way out of the way.
just
just
ahead of time.
just a
you guys
visual.
should probably
Via's
help me.
Via's on a pillow, reaching up and grabbing a cauldron to pull it over.
I'm pushing
Also,
it over.
I'd imagine that the cauldron is insanely hot. So
There's
leaving
there's
your
no
hands on
way
it.
you're gonna push it over. You gotta pull it or be,
Dang.
be
Hold
way
on,
taller than it.
disadvantage. Let's
Just nobody wants to help her.
Yeah,
While
do you have-
all of that,
Straight up failing.
a
I kind of
natural
think
one to
Anira
tip
wouldn't
over a
care at this
cauldron.
point.
Sorry, what is it, Via? What'd you roll?
A natural one to tip over a
oh
cauldron.
no,
So-
You're rolling
no.
into it, aren't you? Oh,
Not
God.
not only does
Oh, God.
is it super heavy, but like as you're holding it, you notice that the stew isn't the only thing hot, but the metal all around it is, and you take 5 burning damage.
5! Oh my god.
Oh,
Jesus.
The psychological
Your
damage would be higher. than that.
your hands are just slightly, like possibly even down to 2nd-degree burns at this point.
Do you
Oh my
have
God.
the repelling blast via for
Mage
Eldritch
hand, anybody?
Invocation?
No, I don't.
No.
Nobody has mage hand?
while all of that's going on, Lily's gonna look over at Rock and say, Is there any way you could heal Nyx really quick? After she fell, she took damage, and we just got in a fight, and she had me really worried.
Oh goodness, poor Nix. Yes, of course. And he'll reach down and I'll give him a cure wounds.
As you look down,
Thank you so
Chad's
much.
brought him a bowl,
Thank
and Nix
Well,
is looking at it.
No,
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 no, no.
bad chat. Bad chat. He can regain 6 hit points.
you so much. That helps.
Via
Um,
is gonna kind of float around the cauldron really quick before trying again.
Nyx is gonna look at the bowl, sniff it, and then like huff like a dog does when it smells something they don't like,
Chad's just gonna
and
start eating it.
probably blow soup all over the place.
Once I
I imagine Chad would eat a little bit and then stop to show it's good.
once I'm kind of satisfied with the bloody pulp that I've turned this dead hag's face into, I think while she's like sufficiently calmed down after being humiliated, she's gonna start maybe digging through whatever weird pockets she might have for anything possibly valuable. She is not saying anything, by the way. She's just too ashamed.
uh, her pockets are actually pretty empty, but you can roll investigation to see what you can find altogether.
Okay. 20. Dirty 20.
Ooh, all right. You find a little like how do you put this? Um, it's like a carving on a piece of wood, and it looks like a knucklehead fish. And it's like broken off. Like it's a broken piece of wood with a little carving on it.
Is that it?
Yep, that is it. You're welcome to investigate
Alright.
the area if you'd like, though.
Yeah, I think I'll just I'll give it to Rolf because I know he loves the knucklehead trout so much.
Oh, what's this? Is this the oh my god! Oh,
I got
oh, the nightmare.
And then she'll
I
go
got
and
a,
investigate the room.
yeah, I got a 15 on that athletics for pushing over the cauldron.
Okay. With a 15, I'll say that you managed to like tip it slightly, but you weren't able to fully knock it over. Sombra, as you go over to that table, you'll notice that all the bowls are empty, knocked over. He's made a mess and cleared it out.
God.
Oh, is that a table? I thought that was like a dresser or something like that.
No,
Yeah,
yeah, it was
so
a
I'm
table.
guessing she's generally walking around the room and she's going to be keeping an eye on wherever Via is on the side of the cauldron. She wants to make sure she's not on the opposite side that Via's facing, because if she pushes it, that's gonna
Via
be
is going on the opposite side right now.
so
and
yeah,
is-
she goes over here, then Sombra's gonna make sure to go like counterclockwise around the room, and then if Via were to go back this way, Sombra's just gonna make sure she kind of stays away from the blast radius, the point.
Laura's
Yeah,
in the corner
Lily's
trying
gonna
not to throw
come-
up.
Lily's
Yeah.
noticing that Via's struggling, and she's gonna come over and ask what she can do to help. 'Cause
Oh, if you could help me tip this over, or pull it over, it would really help.
sure, I can actually do that. Do you want to? Yeah, never mind. You said athletics.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep, athletics.
Okay, I got it.
Y'all want to tip it
18.
over. 18. Via, what'd you roll?
Oh, I didn't roll anything yet. Hold on.
You're working together, right?
Oh yeah, we are. I got a 15 again.
15. And you guys are pushing, right?
Yes.
All right.
Oh no, we're pulling.
What?
All right. Well then, Lily, you push, and Via, you pulled with the exact amount of effort, and nothing happens.
No!
Great teamwork, guys.
You were supposed to. No, you can't push this. You can't push a cauldron like this. You have to pull it.
Then we're gonna get all gross. Like we're gonna get covered in human.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'll just try and get out of the way. Just try again, okay?
Everyone just looks over and sees Lily boulder pushing and Via pull.
Yeah, Rolf's just gonna shake his head and sit
Question.
down on these little stairs over here and just be like, I don't know what's happening
I don't know
anymore.
these people.
If we pull it and it falls over, do we have to roll for acrobatics to get out of the way?
I mean, opportunities are endless.
Mm.
Sombra, did you want to roll investigation as you looked around the place, or Lara maybe?
Yeah, I'll roll investigation.
Oh, 18 investigation. Lara.
Okay. I guess I'm pulling now with Via.
Okay.
And I got a
Pulling.
16.
All right, with a 16 and Via, what's yours?
I got a 13.
All right. Well, you helped a little bit, Via, but Lily, you managed to get a good tip over, and once that tip started, Via, you took the advantage to help pull it down, and that stew is gonna fall and just spew out everywhere around you.
I
And
rolled a
yes,
15 plus 5 for 20, dirty 20, to get out of the way. If that's okay.
there's stew everywhere.
Looks like a super fun sight.
Oh my god. Ah! Ah, I'm under. Ah, the
This
burn,
is what you
it
wanted.
burns. No,
You
I'm
wanted
on
to
a pull,
pull.
aren't I?
I would
I'm on a
imagine,
pull, aren't
as Lily, you're focused on that, Nyx would just start slopping it up.
I?
No, because she smells the human. She won't drink. She
Oh,
won't eat it.
oh, fair.
Yeah.
Via, did you want to roll acrobatics to move, or
Do I get advantage?
I guess I
'cause
should
I'm on a
probably roll
pillow?
for Nick.
I'm not gonna say you get advantage because you did this yourself.
Oh, well, I got a natural 20 anyway, so.
Okay, well then yeah, you glided away from it as it spilled out everywhere.
Hey,
The
Ross,
Dex,
do you want to say a few words at this funeral?
do I
I,
use?
I, I genuinely don't think I have anything to say anymore.
She's gonna,
For,
like,
for
continue to tip it over, make sure all the meat's out.
Meanwhile, Sabra and Laura, when you were doing your investigations, you did find like a small little etch mark in this corner here, and the etching seemed to show what looked to be kind of the layout of this cave thing you're in, and there is a X marked in the, well, I guess it's the area y'all haven't gone. It's this one. I don't know if
The
this
one place we haven't gone, of course. So I shared that with the group,
yeah,
so
there's a
everyone
little
knows.
X
Hey,
marked in there.
yeah, we should check out
Does
that
it
area.
show an easy way to get there that won't involve falling?
we haven't found any entrance other than the one that leads outside.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Does
Via,
it?
it doesn't take too long for you to finish emptying out the stew or the cauldron once you get it tipped over and such. So
Okay, how heavy is it now that it's
the
empty?
cauldron by itself is still a cauldron, so it's pretty big and kind of weirdly shaped. You'll probably need two people, handles on each side, because of how big it is.
I looked to the group.
Laura goes
On
over
the
to the edge
ice?
of the.
I am not touching that thing.
Laura goes over to the edge mark and say "rest in pieces" and walk away. Yes.
Yeah.
Lily sees Via asking for help and just like kindly shakes her head and starts walking away.
You
Hey,
guys,
Amira
this
can do
could
it.
easily
She's
go
not
for
here.
like 500 gold. If I drag this all the way myself, you're not getting any of it.
Okay. Okay, so we
I don't
will
want to
fall
make money like that.
trying
Don't want
to
touch
carry
that
this on the ice.
Fine, I'll drag it along myself.
thing.
She's
Can you
Tie
hook
gonna
it
it
to the
up
back of
to?
your cloud.
drag it,
Can
I
we hook it
guess.
up to a sledge or something? I mean, that'd be the way to do it. We could use the table as a sledge and hook it up on a sledge.
Oh, we could, yeah, turn it upside down, put it on the
Yep.
table, and then use a rope.
Rope.
Yeah,
Make
I
a
think
sledge.
we can
Okay.
do that.
That's a good idea. What do we need to roll to do that if we have to roll anything?
You said you're gonna make a sledge. What's the material you're using? You got.
With the
That
table.
table upside down.
Oh,
And a
you're
Yeah,
rope.
the
using the
table.
table that's on
And
the
some
rope.
rope.
Um,
hmm
I guess just handling to tie it to the table, and then
That
I
way
guess
nobody has to touch it
it has
except for putting it on the
and
table.
it has the legs. I guess you could use that as like a pull push.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well, I was thinking rope around it, and then you've got multiple people that you could push from behind, you could pull. So I think, and over ice and stuff, I think that's going to be fairly easy.
fair
I mean,
enough.
Nyx could be a sled dog, but
Yep.
just
That's what I
fair
was
warning,
originally
she
thinking, but I
can't
wasn't going
walk
to
on the
Nick up that
ice
way.
she can't walk on ice to save her life.
Yeah. I wasn't going to do that for Nick, but yes, that was what I originally thinking was sled dogs.
I'll make sure to pull it along, I guess.
I can help pull it. I'm not touching the cauldron. I'll help load it
Oh,
and,
Don't
yeah,
and
want
pull
okay.
it. But
nothing to do with that accursed item.
Lily
Okay,
does see the
goes.
value in it, but she doesn't want to hurt. She doesn't want Nyx to get hurt again. She already lost her once and then saw her fall as she was trying to catch her and missed.
She's got
Poor Lily
PTSD
is a
now.
little bit traumatized when it comes to
Okay, so what would it be to get the table down and putting it
It
on
would
the
just be a handling
table?
check to
Hand-
to
handling?
tie it, right? I mean, I
Wait,
guess
what matter? Does that
No,
use modifiers?
okay, I
there's
see,
no
but
handling skills.
I understand. You just use your dex modifier. We've been doing handling for a while. We did a lot on the bridge. But for the table, flipping over is easy. But I guess at least two people are gonna have to roll athletics to put it on the table.
Okay, I rolled a 15 plus my dex is 3, so I can tie the rope for 18.
Okay, so for athletics, I rolled a 20. I rolled
Okay.
a dirty 20. Does
Okay.
anybody else want to help me?
Anyone helping Laura?
Oh, not me. I'm dead.
All right.
I
Well,
feel like Anira would
yeah. You know
decline
what?
because she would see it as an insult.
Right? Man, I don't know. Whatever.
Do you think an air would decline? I don't know.
I don't
I mean,
actually think she would.
Really?
She's
yeah, I don't
pretty
think so.
chaotic. I
Yeah.
don't
Yeah,
That's
she's
true.
just.
she
That's
Yeah, I
true.
don't think she'd care.
Yeah, and she rolled
I think
good.
she would
So
help.
I think
Oh, cool.
Anira would help Laura put the cauldron onto the table after flipping it upside down, and then with a 15 plus 3, so 18 for handling. Lily, you were able to tie it to the table pretty well.
Okay.
So yeah, you guys can now use that. It's gonna be, every time y'all go up a thing, or down, I guess, it's also gonna be athletics to manage the weight. So who's pushing it?
Can we just go out on the ice and go around? I mean, I wasn't here for that session where you went out there, but just push it around
I can
for that
push
waterfall
it
thing.
and Anira can pull it.
The ice is a solid idea, but that's up to
Oh,
you guys.
Well, to be fair, Anira won't slip as much when it comes to like when we're actually on the ice that's covering the water.
yeah,
So
she's like part of the ice. You could like go under the ice and pull the thing. I don't know.
whichever position would mean that she can help you guys not fall.
All right. Yeah, we'll say Anira walks around the ice with it. Let me just take her, and you guys can meet her at this point that y'all realized was the thing. I'll just bring her over there, and then yeah, you guys can make your way.
All right. Great job, Anira.
I'm in the wall.
Yep. So Anira has the cauldron table thing here, and you guys are looking at the 10-foot drop to this frozen waterfall.
Oh no.
And we want to lower this thing because of the creatures underneath. We don't want it to fall through
You
either.
do
Oh,
still have
crap.
the ice crack right here. Actually,
Yeah.
let me give y'all your ice crack because this will still be here.
That's right. Give us our crack.
Whoa.
Oh gosh.
What can
Okay.
Anira do with her like ice abilities that would help with this? Do you
She
think?
can make herself go through ice like water, kind of thing. I don't know how that's gonna help with the cauldron.
I have
Yeah.
smith's tools. Would that include some kind of pick I could sledge into the side to create a what do I call them, the points where you could tie into and we could lower it with that way?
Hmm.
Anir does have a climbing
Do you
kit.
have
I think it comes with like
Yeah.
hooks and stuff like that.
does
So,
anybody have any pitons? That's literally what they're for.
Okay, yeah.
well, I
I,
think the
I
Titans are for tents
Yeah,
specifically.
I was like,
yeah.
so Smith's tools include hammers, tongs, charcoals, rags, a 20-pound block of steel, and a whetstone.
I could supposedly make one of those things.
Yeah. It's just.
Could cobble
Hmm.
together
Uh,
something to put into the ice, or we could use the climbing kit because I have a climbing kit too. I'm sure between the two climbing kits, we could rig something along the side to lower this thing and create a level, up
How
basically.
many ropes do we have?
I think
Uh,
Rolk would just kind of
I
drop
think y'all
down
have
and
like 4.
sort of
Hmm.
grumbling about the cursed items and just sort of move on.
Sombra will like help
Waiting
lower
for
you
the
down. That
purple.
way you don't risk falling and hurting yourself.
All right.
Again.
Okay. Question.
Mm-hmm.
Do I need to roll anything to go get that other table?
What other table?
There's 2 tables.
You mean
Right.
the stone one?
Never
The
mind
butcher
that.
table?
I'm not moving that stone table.
We've already got the butcher cauldron. We don't want
the,
the butcher
the
table
stone
too.
one that's covered in blood and butchery marks?
Yeah, no thanks. I missed that part. I was just gonna see if it might work as like a ramp, but I'm not touching that.
I'm staying the hell back in case they drop this cauldron and it cracks the ice.
What's the plan?
Well, like I say, we can use the climbing kits, drive something into that stone side, run a rope through it, and lower her down.
All right, you want to do that?
While they're
Let's
all
see, but-
doing that, Summer's just gonna try to lower herself down the ledge slowly. Not sure what
Nix
else.
is gonna,
It's
or
ice. How are you
Lily's
doing
gonna
that?
turn to Nix.
How
Three of us
you
to
how you
lower
just
ourselves.
choose to go down slowly? What do you mean?
I'll like sit on the edge, my legs dangling over, and then I like spin around holding my weight up on my hands. I just like lowering myself down. I think I have a dagger, right? I'm gonna try jamming that into the ice to kind of help like keep
It's
have like a
already,
solid handhold and just try to lower myself down.
I would say
That way I
that
it's
can just
that
already
drop without
crossed.
hurting
is.
myself.
I'd say
It's
that
already
that's
crossed.
more athletics. So go ahead and do athletics to do that.
That's good. 'Cause I'm much better at athletics.
It's already
Yeah,
cracked
11.
though.
11. That's the
Oh, it's only
side.
10 feet. I mean, I just jumped down.
Well, I
Well,
helped you down. That way you
Summer
wouldn't
said
hurt
they
yourself.
helped you, so. But 11, I would say that the dagger got you down about 5 feet before it let off, but you would, well, it is ice, so roll an acrobatics save, or dex, just roll acrobatics for your landing. Lara, you want to roll
And
Smith's Tools, or, sorry, Climbing Kit. You're not proficient with it, so let's just include your dex, I guess, with it, to put the climbing kit into the wall and tie it over to the table so you can slowly lower it.
Okay.
Question.
A 10, that's good enough to land, Sombro. You had a little bit of a wobble, but you managed to stay on your feet as you drop down.
okay,
22 for me.
and then while that's happening, or they're lowering down the cauldron, Somber's just gonna try to motion to Ralk and say, let me see if I could show you where we saw the mark for that X marks the spot per se.
You said
While
you
they're
rolled a
working on this.
22, Lara?
Yes.
Yes, yes,
Alright.
we'll
And Lily,
go try and get set up to get up there.
what are you up to? What are you thinking?
I was going to use acrobatics if that is what I need to use, or athletics, whichever one, to lower Nix over the edge and help her get down, but not go down myself.
How are you doing that?
Holding her. How big is she? Hang on. You said it's a 10-foot
I don't think
waterfall.
she's 10. Yeah, the waterfall's 10 foot. I think Nick's would be about 4 feet long,
Let me
2
see.
feet tall, maybe 2.5.
And then I'm.
Can we
Yeah,
get the
how
cauldron
tall I
down
was.
before all these people go down? I don't want it to fall on people.
I'm 6'2", so my arm length is probably 2 feet. No,
Yeah, at least.
yeah, 2 feet ish. Um,
But yeah,
never
if you want to just
mind.
lower Nick's, that's, I mean, with 4 feet long, your 2 feet long arms, that should be enough for the land with a 4 foot drop.
Okay, yeah. So I rolled a 10 plus. If it's acrobatics, it'll be a 15. If it's athletics, it'll be a 13.
Well, we'll say that you dropped and that roll was for Nick's to land smoothly, and he's just sliding, giving in to the momentum. Can't do anything about it. And we're just doing the one climbing kit for the table to be lowered.
Yeah, somebody else. Well, Nero might help me.
If Anira had the other climbing kit, then I'll just
Yes.
roll the same thing for her. And she is confident in the job she did. And she's also going to tie it over to the table. And you guys can start lowering it together.
Okay. Lily and Via, I expect you guys to help. Right?
Oh
Please.
yeah.
Are you,
Sure.
are you,
What do,
are you
Especially
talking to
Via,
me?
because it was your idea.
yeah. What do I have to roll again?
For what?
What do I have to roll?
For what? What are you doing?
Am I rolling to help?
We're lowering all of us are lowering that are
Oh,
remaining
okay.
up there at the top, I assume.
It's gonna be like you guys have the ropes, and you're gonna be like lowering it, so it's gonna be athletics to hold the weight.
Oh god.
Do we all roll, or?
I got a dirty
Everyone
20.
everyone that's helping, which would be
Okay.
Anira, Via, Lily, and Lara.
I got an
I
11.
got a dirty 20.
All right.
16.
All right, there, 2016. So Laura, Lily, you guys are holding your weight really well, and the tie was done sturdily, so your side seems really good and able to hold the weight when you start to lower it. However, Anira's side, she was very confident in herself and the way that she set it up, and even her grip, she was just figured this is gonna be ease. And not only does the rope begin to slip as it's going down, and via with your roll, you were able to hold it but it starts to pull you, and I would imagine you would loosen your grip. Because also
Nah.
the no, you're gonna get going with it.
Yeah, no,
uh,
this is my cauldron. I'm going with it.
the rope on her side also begins to untangle itself, and you guys can feel the weight shift as the table tilts and the cauldron begins to slide.
Oh, jeez.
Someone grab that. Oh my god, I don't know what to do. Ugh.
All right, Lily, I'll let go. I'll tap your shoulder. So I'm gonna let go, and I'm gonna grab the other side, and I dash over and grab the other side.
The rope is loose on the other one, so like the rope is, think of it like
Oh, it's loose.
so like if
So
these
grabbing
are
it would
the
not help.
so like these are the legs, that rope on this side, it's like barely caught at the very
Oh.
top of the leg while yours is secure at the bottom.
Are we in danger of being pulled in?
You do feel that the weight is kind of pulling. The weight is probably roughly like 75 to 100 pounds, somewhere between there, for just the cauldron itself, with the table included. So you do feel it sliding forward, especially as you're on ice.
I yell, Lily, let go, and I think we should let go.
Yeah, I was going to do that, and then I
Yep.
rolled a 1.
Via, do you let go?
I guess.
All right.
Ugh.
Anira with
Yeah,
a
I let
lost
go.
grip already. Lily, you said you rolled a nat 1 for what?
Absolutely.
I was gonna try and save it.
Put your
All
coins
right,
in it.
I love
Let
that.
me see the
So yeah,
map.
so everyone lets go, and Lily does understand the command, and she's like, now, and as she's thinking that, the cauldron just starts to plummet, and you guys just see Lily just cartoon style fly over the edge. The cauldron and table flat smack into the ice at the bottom, and you guys hear this loud crack that
Oh.
seems to that you guys can see stretch. Hold on, hold on.
Another good plan got a neared.
How much damage do
A
I take for falling off
large,
of a 10-foot cliff?
very large crack forms underneath the table and the cauldron. And Lily, with a nat 1, not only did you fly over the ledge, but you're gonna fly right into the cauldron.
Oh, gross!
Ooh.
Oh, gross. No.
And you're gonna take 2 bludgeoning damage as you fall into the cauldron, and just the reason the damage is low is because there's a small squish sound as you land.
Oh, gross! Okay, Lily's gonna jump out of the cauldron. What do I need to roll to get up? Because I'm sure I'm prone. Am I prone?
I mean, you
Please tell me
just
I'm not
you don't
prone.
have to roll. You don't have to roll to get up, but you did fall into the cauldron, so you will have to stand up and climb out of the cauldron.
She's
At least
gonna
it
get
didn't
out as
face
fast as
plant.
she can and just kind of like come over here and shake her whole body off because she's grossed out.
As you climbed out and kept moving, you guys hear the crack continue to crack further. And
She didn't hear it.
gonna
She's too worried about the fact that she's covered in human.
Nira's gonna dive under the ice and reappear like right over here, and start pulling on the cauldrons or pulling on the table to move the cauldron off the ice part. And good athletics roll. So Nira's gonna be able to pull the table right over here, bringing the table and cauldron over here just before this crack opens up to let open a hole.
Well, it's a good thing you can float down, Dia.
You
Ugh.
guys
Yeah,
can-
float down, Vera. I'm gonna take an Era's kit, grab an Era's kit, toss it down to her, and using my kit that's still attached to the thing, I'm gonna lower myself down.
I can't
On
really
the
float
extreme side.
down.
go
No.
ahead and do
No?
acrobatics to lower yourself gently.
17,
Oh wait, I should be rolling,
20.
shouldn't I?
Dirty 20.
30, 20. Alright, and to move on the ice, yeah, you, especially Nyx, you're gonna have to roll.
Oh crap! I forgot to roll for her.
Anira's just gonna walk
Why
by.
does she always get bad rolls?
Anira's gonna walk by like she's just pushing a cart in the grocery store.
Nyx rolled a terrible roll, so she's running on ice again and not going anywhere. So
Nyx
Lily's
is
just gonna
doing
drag
their
her.
damnedest to keep up, just pitter pattering.
So Lily's
Yeah,
gonna come
go,
back because she
Sombra.
rolled an 18.
Yeah,
think-
lower yourself
Help.
using
I
that
think we're
climbing
making a
kit.
mistake bringing
Oh, there's
this
a climbing
accursed
kit?
item.
Okay, I'll lower myself with the climbing kit.
Yeah, we're just gonna
Okay,
abandon the
so
climbing
Via,
kit.
you're just gonna lower yourself, you said?
Yeah, with the climbing kit. Yeah.
Okay, that
Is it acrobatics or athletics?
it's acrobatics to lower yourself.
Okay, thank God.
No, to walk on the ice.
Oh, it's also acrobatics.
Okay,
But
cool.
if you're using the wall, then you can just say you're moving at difficult terrain speed.
Oh no, I'm helping Nyx though.
I
Mhm.
think.
But I rolled a 15, so I'm good.
I think.
She rolled a 1.
How'd you do, Via?
I got a natural one.
Got that one. So Via, you 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 grab that climbing kit and you start to lower yourself, but you're just so tired from all the cave exploration and the fight that you didn't get a good grip and you just fall and you land face first, taking 5 damage. It was a bad double damage roll. But yeah.
Yeah.
At least you didn't land in the cauldron.
Ugh. Ugh, are you guys dragging along Cauldron, by the way? I forgot, I wasn't keeping up with that.
Nira is pushing it like a shopping cart.
Okay, cool.
You're the one who wanted the cauldron.
She's just
Exactly.
gonna get up, pick up chat, and just go on.
Oh, you guys finally made it?
Yeah.
You
Well,
hush.
as they were
Nyx
all
can't
doing
walk on
that.
ice.
While
Yeah,
they were
thanks for the help
struggling
there.
at that.
I think that item is cursed.
I
Like I've
don't-
been like trying to look up. Is there like a way up we can climb here, DM? Like how tall is this cliff?
It is a 20-foot high cliff that you're staring at.
I mean, like handhold or something we could try to make a climb up.
There are, roll investigation.
Is the cliff
Nope.
of ice, of rock, of what is it? What is the cliff made
Oh,
of?
it's ice.
As far as I can tell, it's
Well,
just
then let's
one
just send an air
flat,
up it.
smooth surface.
I mean, if it's ice, an air can go right through the ice, right?
Yeah, Nira would be able to use the ice to go on
Yeah.
up to the top.
I'll give her her kit. She can go. She gets her kit back. She can go up
She
and
can
drop
help
the kit
me
down
up.
to
I
us.
rolled a 19.
Alright,
Plus
I
whatever.
just want to make sure you guys are sure you want to send Anira up here by herself.
No, I'm asking if Nira can pull me up
No.
because I rolled a 19.
Well, 19 for
You just
climbing kit or
Climbing kit plus help from Nira.
yeah, I'd say that with a climbing kit and Anira that you guys can throw that up. She'll set it up, and yeah, you can start using athletics to climb up the climbing kit.
athletics. I'll try
Nyx
to
is
climb.
staying behind.
Okay, athletics. I get 18.
18. 18's okay.
$18 is good. Yes, sorry. Yes.
Okay, so two of us can go
I
up
thought
on
you
an
were
18.
saying it's okay. Like yes, obviously. But
Look at 18. That's funny.
Sombra, you good? Or what do you roll?
And like we could stop Anira from going up the cliff if she wanted to. She's been like the chaos agent from the beginning. You know she would go up there. She's like,
yeah,
screw it,
pretty
we're going.
much.
Yeah.
I'm not going up.
Lily's just moving and not really caring about what's going on behind her because she's still grossed out.
Alright, well, Lily, you're smelling like meat and fresh food. As you walk in,
What is that?
you see a large dire wolf that has stood up and was smelling the air, and as you approach, its eyes narrow onto you.
I'm gonna cast. Oh, I can't cast Speak with Animals
You can do
before
that.
we go into battle.
You go ahead, do it.
Okay,
No.
I'll cast Speak with Animals.
Sombra and Via, you guys can roll your athletics to climb up the rope before you're in position for the combat.
Oh god.
12 is enough to pull yourself up the rope.
Was
I got
my
2
initiative.
natural ones. What does that say about me right now?
Says that your arms are far
luck.
too tired and you just didn't make it up. You just couldn't pull yourself up the rope.
Great. Alright, now for initiative. I'm not doing good today.
Alright,
I'll get this out of
Lily,
the
you said
way.
you're casting Speak with Animals?
Yes.
Alright, go ahead, yeah, with Speak with Animals, you
Well,
can
I'm
start
gonna
talking.
try to persuade it that to not attack.
Okay, go for it.
So I don't have any modifiers for persuasion, and I rolled a 15.
Are you not gonna actually say it? You just want me to...
No, well, no, I just wanted to let you know beforehand. So she's gonna look at the wolf and say, "We come in peace. We're not here to attack you or take anything from you. We just wanted to make sure we look everywhere before we leave. We're looking for people who are missing and are needed in the nearby village."
It's gonna snarl, showing its teeth as it takes a step forward. But do
Alrighty then.
you offer food?
Yes, there is
Show.
a whole lot of meat in the room in this cave, and I can show you where it is, and I can help you get there.
As he takes another step forward, crushing one of the bones that lay on the ground in the room. I already see the meat.
Well then, I tried.
The meat is talking to him.
That's all I got.
It's dire wolf. You smell like food.
Lily is not a persuasive person. She's
You-
not a talker.
You also have food on. So, Sabra, you.
Oh, I am covered in food, right?
Yep, yep. So
Covered in
Sabra,
meat sauce.
I need a roll off with you, please. Just a flat roll for who goes first. Alright, I think he got an 18, so he's gonna go first. Well, actually, Nira's gonna go first. And after hearing the howling and the barking from Lily, she's just gonna rush in. That was 5, 10, 20, 25. Not enough to reach. So she'll go here and hold action, which the wolf is obviously going to go in, which means Anira is going to 1d20 the comma. 13 plus 6 for a 19. That is gonna hit. 1d6 plus 4 for 8 damage with the comma as the direwolf approaches closer. And then the direwolf is going to bite back at Anira, which is a nat 20. I wish she was here. I always feel bad nat 20 on AFKs. 7 plus 5 plus 6. So 11 plus 7, 18 damage to Anira from that bite. A very hefty bite. Sombra, you are up.
So as she's gonna start kind of moving forward down the hallway, and as she gets closer, she'll hear like the sound of the growling dire wolf, and it sounds, maybe I'm expecting a lot louder and bigger. And as she gets closer, she gets using a dash action to get as close to the cave entrance, and that's where her round's gonna end.
Alright. Lily, you are up.
Lily's gonna move diagonally here if I can, or is the wall in the way?
No, you're fine.
Okay. Just in to make sure that there's less people in her direct line of sight. And then she's going to attack, and that side of my dice is worn off. Hang on. 14. Okay.
That's crazy.
Plus 7.
So 21 to hit? Yes, that hits.
1, yeah. Cool. Um. Sure, I roll the right dice. It's 1d8, right?
For you, Lily?
Yes.
Uh,
So I rolled a
1d.
6 plus 3.
Alright, so 9 damage.
So 9.
Not bad. Another hit that lands, and now the dire wolf is beginning to bleed from the comma slice and the arrow that has just punctured it. Rock, you're up.
Yay, let's see. I guess I'll come running down.
Whoa.
Scooch past my friends and get up over here. Should be about as far as I can go. And I'll try to make an attack with my war pick.
Alright.
Ah, that's no good.
An 8
I
is
will use
going
my
to miss.
I will use my war priest feature to try again as a
Alrighty.
bonus action. 19.
19 does hit. Go ahead and do your damage.
8 damage.
Not bad. Another bit of damage. The dire wolf
Yeah.
lets off a yelp as this damage hits him. Anything else for
Yeah.
Rock?
No, I think that's all I can do.
Alright.
Action, bonus action, movement. All done.
Then, Lara, you are up.
In your opinion, can I shoot an arrow and hit him from where I'm at, or do I need to move?
You definitely gotta move. This is
Okay.
definitely in the way.
And move up here. And cast Hunter's Mark and shoot an arrow.
Alright.
5, 19.
19 does hit. Go ahead and do your damage.
7 total.
7
With the
total?
Hunter's Mark. Yep. And
Alright.
then Gloomstalker, so I get another shot.
Alright.
And that probably misses with an 8.
Yes, 8 misses.
Okay, and turn.
Bleeding, whimpering, but still standing. Via, anything from you down there?
Okay, I don't know. I guess I will, try to go back up again.
Alright, athletics to get up.
6.
Alright, so you slide right back down off the rope after you start climbing up.
Mhm.
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
Anira is going to use a comma attack, which is a dirty 20. 1d6 plus 4. And with the comma, that is a fatal slice. And the wolf falls dead.
Great job.
Now you guys
Lily's
have...
gonna come over.
Up the rope.
Lily's gonna skin the wolf and try to get meat and a pelt. What do I have to roll for?
Survival.
I would say Rock would help with that if I can.
I want to investigate where that red X was.
Yeah,
Rock would
you can look
definitely
around
be
the room
all
to do
about.
investigation. Looking
Rock
around
would
the room,
absolutely
you
be
can
all
see
about helping.
Yeah, looking
with
around
the
the room, you
survival
can see
stuff.
that the bones littering this place are a mixture of both humanoid and animals. Uh, but it seems only the one wolf was here. With a 21, yeah, you can definitely get that wolf skinned. The pelt, I'd
Okay.
say you'd be able to get maybe like 10 square feet off of it. And,
Awesome.
and probably about 8 pounds of meat.
I got
Awesome.
19
Because
and
I
Good.
28.
Good.
didn't
Okay.
roll badly, but it definitely wasn't as high as Rolf's.
It's
But I rolled it
And it's Lily that's
14.
getting that, right?
Lily and
Rock
Rolf.
is very good at survival.
I have a +4, but I rolled badly.
Yeah, plus 6.
Nice. What was
You
the
need to survive.
amount again?
10 square
8
feet
8 pounds.
pelt and 8 pounds wolf meat. I'm putting
Okay.
that on Lily's chart for my
Yeah,
Okay.
notes.
So
Yeah, I was helping her get
10,
it.
10
Uh,
square feet. Pelt.
Ooh,
8 pounds.
is that a chest in the corner there?
so Laura,
Wolf
as you
meat.
come around the corner, you do see a chest that seems to have been snugly packed into this corner.
Well, I want to
While I'm
investigate for traps first.
skinning this wolf, I also grab my arrows. And then I yell over to, was it Sombra who checked the witch?
I think so,
Sombra,
yeah.
did you?
Yeah, that she didn't have anything.
Okay. Lily's gonna shout down the hallway. Hey, Sombra, did you grab my arrows when you checked the witch?
Uh, I don't know. Did I see arrows sticking out of the hag?
No, remember all the arrows
It's okay
missed
if
the
you
hag.
didn't. Hmm?
All the arrows
Two
missed the
new
hag.
arrows.
Except for Lily's.
Oh
What
yeah,
do you want me to roll to
yeah. Like
check this
I'm
thing for traps?
Yes,
just imagining
please.
that there's a bunch of arrows, but if there were, Sunbright didn't do anything about them because she didn't think about it.
That's cool.
Missing a few arrows, that's all. Yeah, Laura, you can
So
check
the
it for
chest.
traps. That's an investigation.
That'd be 21.
There's nothing that seems to be trapped as you look around the chest.
Okay, I open it up then.
All right. Inside, you just see a pile of gold that is slightly mounded.
Slightly. Oh wow, I take the gold.
All right.
Nice.
The moment you start removing gold from underneath the gold, jump out. Because you check the outside of
No.
it.
Oh, you're kidding.
They were
No.
inside. They're called crawling
Ah.
claws. 4 crawling
Ah.
claws jump out as soon as you start taking the
Okay.
gold.
I
Before.
yell, ah!
So while she was
Ah,
doing that, I was gonna say that I'm investigating these bones after I get done with the pelt
It's just a
to
mixture
see
of
if I can
humanoids
find.
and animals.
Yeah, to see if they're the people that we're looking for, and I rolled an 18 plus my 3 for investigation, so 21.
Uh, Amongst one of the pile of humanoid bones, you do see some broken wood and thread.
Broken wood and thread. Can I grab that and put it in my inventory in case it's significant to our
why not?
quest?
Yeah.
Rolling
So that
initiative.
is a dirty 20, a 12, a 21, and a 22. Do 3 of those hit? Pretty sure.
Oh,
Laura?
me?
Yep.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were talking to me. I have a 14, so most of them probably hit.
Yeah, so all of them but the 11 hit. Or the 12, what was it, 12 maybe? But, as these crawling claws jump out from underneath the gold as you start scooping it out, 3 of them manage to get a scratch on you. And you'll take 3, 4, 3, so 6, 10 damage altogether from the claws.
Oops, I didn't mean to click that. I'm sorry.
And then we could
My
just
hand slipped.
I'm pretty sure this is all gonna be like really fast. So um I'm gonna just let Laura, you can do the next attack.
Okay. I'm gonna pull out the short sword and start
Oh,
hacking.
Word of Radiance. Is that Rolf?
Oh, I was clicking it to read. That was what I
Mm.
was gonna do as soon as I'm able is run in and
Alright,
poke one of those, but
Laura's going
I'm
first.
not. Yeah.
Alright. Nat 20. Is that with your bow or is that
Short sword.
short sword? Alright, well Nat 20. Which one are you hitting?
I'm gonna guess that I'm gonna hit the one that is to my left.
Your left. Alright. It's gonna kill it.
Cool.
Alright.
Get these things off me, guys. Woo.
Lily, you can go next. We'll just go down the line.
Does a 18 hit?
Because
Yes.
it's little.
It
Which
does.
one? Yeah, which one? Just pick one.
The one below Laura.
Alright, you shoot that one and it falls inanimate. Rock, you can go next.
Oh, you don't even
Yeah,
need the damage.
I'll just shoot my crossbow at the one directly to the right,
Okay,
like
go for it.
the upper one.
hmm
Uh, oh, does a 10 hit?
No, it does not.
Okay.
5, 10,
Can
15,
I use
20.
my channel divinity, divine strike, and add 10 onto that? Because it just says when I make an attack roll, I
Yeah,
can gain a
if you
plus
want.
10. Yeah, I'll add a plus 10 onto that so that it's a hit
Alright,
then.
using a channel divinity to do that. That's crazy, because that's going to be an instant kill. Nero's going to move up,
Yeah.
and Nero's just going to throw a dart at the last one. And that's a hit. And so
Nice.
they all die.
Okay. How much gold do I get after all that?
Inside the chest, now that you can go through the gold without worry, you can collect 600 gold.
Nice.
And Anira is
That's
gonna
a
pick her.
lot.
Anira's gonna pick their dart back up.
I'm
Yeah,
rich. I'm rich. I'm
it's a
rich.
big enough mound that
I imagine we're splitting the loot, no?
Of course I am. It's gonna take me a minute to
Remember
get
that
over that.
Anira lost all her money too.
it's a big enough
Yeah.
mound that four little
Because just if
clawing
you dropped,
hands
I
could
could
hide.
use a little bit.
Yeah. After Laura gets over the initial see a sucker, she does split 100 each. And it was right. How many others? One, two,
Yeah, there's 6 of
six
us.
of us, so 100 each.
All right,
Cool.
that's good. Anira
I want
doesn't
to
have
double
any.
check.
Anira doesn't have any money because of the city that y'all are going back to.
Yeah. Is there anything else
Oh,
in the
I'm
chest?
never getting robbed again.
There's nothing else in the chest.
Oh nope, it was just the gold and the
Pile
claws.
of gold. Well, that was worth it.
Hey, Dean,
Yeah.
can I cross
She-
check?
Worth it.
She says that with
Can I-
like claw marks.
Yeah, I got 100 gold out of that whole thing and 600 gold
Yeah,
for the
you'll-
party. So
Yeah, you'll
That was
heal.
That's nice.
yeah, exactly. I'm actually gonna
You'll be
cast Cure
fine.
Wounds on myself right now. Let's see.
Alright.
There you go.
1d8.
Good.
Can
And
I
I'll
check
get
with you,
back-
Dean, real quick to make sure that I have the right amount of gold on my?
I don't track your gold, so I hope so.
That's right. Yeah. No, I've
I hope so.
been trying to save it every time, but it looks higher than I thought it was. But also, I had a lot, so.
I cast Cure Wounds on myself and gave myself 8 points back.
Alright. A couple of the
Ooh.
claw marks heal up, but I'd imagine at least like the one that's like right here would still be on there. Little battle wound on your way back. Anira's got this big old chomp mark. It looks like she got bit by a shark, but it was a wolf.
So that chest is precisely where the X was?
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
Just making sure it's not
It's
like
a-
something else.
No, it was
Earlier
like
before we
it was like a little like she remember the hag had claws and it looks like she just clawed it on there for her memory's sake.
earlier
Yeah.
before we got into that, I rolled a 19 to investigate the rest of the cave. Is there anything else in there?
There is not just a bunch of bones.
I grab my arrows as I go through.
Fair enough. All right, it's acrobatics for everyone to get down. Via, you see them all coming out, and some of them just, well, I guess Laura has the claw marks, and then Nira's got this big old bites.
Rolk and Lily are covered in blood because we
Well,
cut up a wolf.
Acrobatics?
It's supposed to be, yeah, it's acrobatics. So, Sombra, your acrobatics is...
A 10?
I wasn't going to make you re-roll, but I was just going to... Well, I guess it's not great anyways. A 10 is enough to lower yourself smoothly. Sombra, you're able to go down a little bit, but then, like, you kind of lose your grip, and you, like, kind of slide down the slope side of the hill. But you don't take any damage. It's just, not smooth.
I got a 21.
I got a nat 20, so I'm guessing I made it down okay.
Yeah, Laura, you're doing tricks on your way now.
Rappelling down the
Sliding
side,
down.
backflip.
I slide down the rope real
Gets
like.
to the bottom and does that
smooth
whip
like-
motion to untangle it and get the back. No problem.
Oh, we got the climbing get back. That'd be cool if we did.
Yeah, you go ahead and get that back.
All right. I hand it to Nira because it's her kit.
Nira's gonna grab her shopping cart and keep going back.
Push
Uh,
where we put the boat.
Shopping cart.
Witches are us.
The as you guys all gather here, getting ready to leave, you look over at that one little boat that you saw here in the beginning that gave you a hint that the fishermen were probably here, and you can't help but notice that the symbol on the side next to the name of their little rowboat does look very familiar to something you recently saw.
Is it similar to the wood I found?
It is similar to the wood you found.
Okay. So Lily's gonna point that out. She found some wood that matches the boat for the fishermen up where that direwolf was. So it looks like the witch may not have gotten them, that the wolf did.
Oh,
Hooray. They were God.
dead is dead.
That's true. So we can give them this wood and thread as proof that we found where they were.
Well, then who the hell did the witch eat?
Probably some poor soul who wandered in.
She was definitely eating somebody.
That's true.
I kind of want a grilled cheese.
Okay.
Gross.
What now?
Cannibalism to grilled cheese. That's great. That's cannibalism. Yeah, I want grilled cheese. That's freaking awesome.
Timing. This is timing. Talking about eating people. I want a grilled cheese.
So you
It's
guys,
awful. We gotta eat.
you guys can all get back into your rowboat and make your way back to East Haven. As you're making your way back, you can't help but notice that some of the frozen lake area around the docks and even some of the pathway that was frozen before seems to has become unfrozen, and like a water pathway has been set up.
There was
Ah,
a second
Yeah.
rowboat there, right, where we just were?
Yes, the second
Sweet.
rowboat. If you want to look
was
at
it
it,
intact?
you
I
can.
Well,
think we
You haven't
should-
really
It
looked
had
at
a
it.
name. Had a,
So-
yeah, I want to check if there was, because I believe the rowboat we were looking for had a specific name to it. I'll scroll
Yeah.
up in the
Yeah,
chat.
you saw the name before y'all even went in.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then, yeah, I want to make sure that we either like tie that boat to ours, or like some of us hop into that boat,
Yeah, try to
take it back.
bring it back, try to
Yeah,
recover
Yeah.
it.
just show them
Might
like,
as
yeah,
well.
well, this is all we found of them. And yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Honestly, I think we should sell the cauldron before we go to the officer.
You
Just
want to just,
so
you don't want to
You
show
wanna
it to him as evidence? Is there still meat in
Not-
there?
Well, there probably is. I tried to get it all out. I'm pretty sure
That's
it's
all right.
gone.
Lily is still wearing most
But
of it.
it's
Stop
still
it.
a weird. It's still definitely a weird look to show up and show them the cauldron that their sailors possibly died in, and then just be like,
No
"Okay,
shit.
we'll sell it."
No shit. That's
So
weird.
I think we should
Oh, we
sell
don't-
it first before
Well,
we go to the officer.
it would look. I think coming up with a magical cauldron to just any shopkeep trying to sell it,
Also,
would look
they're
just as
great.
weird too.
Yeah, it's
Just
gonna look
pulling
weird
a
in middle of the
cauldron
video.
on a
So
pulling a
I've
cauldron
been-
on a table.
But
And
I'm
it's
just,
everybody
still
remember-
actively legal, so I think we should just get as fast as we can to go and sell it before we go to the officer, because then the officer will probably make some sort of excuse like, oh, we're just gonna confiscate this for lawful reasons or something, but they can just steal it.
And
well,
I'm
I mean, we
gonna
don't
take
have
this.
to.
You
Sorry,
just
what?
go do whatever you want. I'm going to keep a hold of my bag very
Yeah,
tightly.
everybody. That's what I was gonna remind everybody. Hold on to your valuables. What
Yeah.
happened last time?
Rock is clutching his coin purse and holding his like pickaxe menacingly.
I'm gonna put.
Tax in the pregnancy position. You know, get them all there. Put your hands on them.
I'm sure Anira's probably doing the same thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna put chat in my backpack so his head is kind of poking out, so
Mhm.
he can stop people from stealing shit. Obviously.
Chat would chuck stuff out of your backpack.
No, he wouldn't. He's not that bad. Are you?
Well, like as. Oh, okay.
No response.
Huh?
Nix is walking on the same side Lily is fisting, and yes, I'm saying that again, her bag in her hand.
All right.
Well,
So
have we
she-
arrived in the city yet, or are we like barely sailing out? Because I do want to have like
I was actually
conversation
gonna,
while we're.
I was gonna actually say we could take a 5, but if you want to do your role play and real quick before the 5, we could do that.
Well, the convo might last a little longer, so yeah, let's take our 5, and when we come back, we can take
Okay.
off.
All right. Yeah, let's go ahead and take a 5, and then we'll come back.
Sounds good.
All right. Guess nobody else is home.
There.
How's it going, man?
Another day in paradise.
Wonderful. Yeah, I don't know if it's very paradisical up here or whatever the word is. Right
I always
now,
like that
it's very.
expression because it reflects you. Like if you're like, yeah, it's paradise, great, awesome, and some people are like, yeah, fun.
Well, I just mean it's very gloomy right now. I mean, it is a lovely place to live, but it will be getting very cold very, very soon.
You gonna be the part where the C equals the F?
At least it won't be stormy
Oh
very,
yeah,
very soon.
that's right. That's right. I mean, I am very thankful that we do not have hurricanes
Yeah.
up here.
Yeah.
Global warming, you never know.
Yeah, you better,
Well, the
better watch out.
ocean would have to come pretty damn far
It's gonna
to get
start
to
flinging
Alberta.
icebergs
Oh,
at you. It's gonna...
isn't that 35 below where the Fahrenheit equals the Celsius?
It's 40.
Yeah, okay. I knew it was close.
40 we are equal. And it will definitely get that cold this winter. So
It does not get that cold here.
Nope.
If we have about 10, 15 below, that's really cold for here.
I don't mind. I mean, what do? You cold, you stay inside. Cold's cold.
I mean, hot's hot. When I lived in South Carolina, it get pegging
Well,
95, 100 degrees. You stay
for
inside
me,
because it's too hot.
it's like this whole thing where like if it's cold, you can always like put on another layer or do something to keep warm. When it's really really hot, like I can strip naked and still just be
It doesn't matter.
drenched in sweat. It doesn't matter. So you can't do more to get cool. I mean,
You do
so I
get
would
used to it a
prefer
bit, but
extreme
there's
cold.
no great cure for it, if you know what I mean. If it's just
Yeah,
hot,
no,
especially if it's humid. South Carolina was ridiculously humid.
I would not survive a summer down there.
Yeah. Summers were miserable. Now, winters were nice, and I say winter in quote marks. It's like 40
Oh
degrees.
yeah, I bet you I'd love the winter down there.
That was half the fun of living down there. You'd be outside in shorts or something. Hey, we got 2 feet of snow back home.
Be like a Canada summer.
Exactly.
My biological dad lived in Florida for decades, and
Yeah.
after that last big hurricane that hit the west side of Florida a couple years back, I
Michael?
can't remember the name. I can't remember the name, but it decimated Fort Myers where he lives.
Yeah. Was it Michael?
I can't remember the name of the hurricane, honestly. I know Irma was a big one, but that's not the one that made them have to like completely rebuild their home. But after the ones happening this year, they've decided they're going to move back to Illinois, which is crazy because he hates Illinois. But it's
My uncle and aunt have vacation property down there, and they're just like, after this, it's down in Tampa, and they're like, well, if we still have the trailer there, we're probably going to sell up.
yeah. They're currently in Georgia with one of my brother's boyfriends. One of my brother, not that there's multiple boyfriends. I have multiple brothers.
Yeah.
Well, hey, I'm not judging.
I'm not either, but just for context. They're in Georgia right now. This is the first time I've ever heard of him evacuating.
Yeah, if you are coastline, yeah.
Yep.
I'm
I've got
I'm like
friends in
just
Tampa.
I'm like just outside the range of the evacs though.
Nice. I'm
You
glad
might
that
be
you're
still in for a rough time of it.
safer.
It
Yeah,
won't be
not
that rough. I'll be
actually.
inside, so
Yeah, probably lose power, that kind of thing, which sucks.
yeah. Yeah, so
I actually went.
we got plenty of things prepared,
Yeah.
bank chargers. We got like a couple of those, flashlights, candles. Got board games. Got things
Yep.
to do.
Good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, a couple candles and a deck of cards, man. That's all
Yeah.
you need.
Deck of cards. Was this
Or
the
whatever.
airport? Was this
Maybe.
One of the things I'm
Maybe. I
looking
like
at with
card
this
games.
Prime Days sale
We got
tomorrow.
time. I'm gonna bust out the Catan.
One of these things I'm looking at with the prime
Yeah.
pellets that are coming up is a solar generator, because those have come down in price enough and
Oh yeah.
are good enough that you don't have to worry
Yeah,
about gas. You just put out your panels.
that's true. Yeah,
Yeah, I wanna
if
wanna get
if
one
I
of
had
those so I
solar panel,
can.
that'd be nice. I would love to get that upgrade.
I
Well,
want
you
to
can
get one
buy
of
the
those
small
just so I
ones.
can run
Mhm.
my Starlink while I'm camping and just
Yeah.
have the internet out in the middle of nowhere.
Oh yeah. Well, the smaller ones are very
Feels like
inexpensive
you're
just to run a Starlink or whatever.
feels like you're
Yeah.
dancing on the borderline of not actually camping.
Well, I
Can be.
mean, like just so I'd still be able to like work and stuff. Then I could just kind of go
The last thing
live
I'm ever
somewhere out in
gonna
the
think
bush next
about if
summer.
I'm out camping is gonna be work.
Yeah,
Depends
that's
on how long
true.
you're out there.
Depends how long you want to be. Yeah.
Yep.
Whether or
Guess
not you're
so.
still going to need money.
Yeah. If you're out there a
Mm,
month, you might need money.
I've never wanted
Couple.
to camp for a whole month. That seems crazy.
Yeah.
In
Oh
theory,
yeah, I'd
because I'm
love
a
to.
fully remote worker, I can work anywhere.
Mm.
Yeah.
I can work in like 25 states, but same. I'm remote.
You can work in
They just don't
25
have
states.
licenses in all the states.
Oh, I was like,
Yeah,
were you
yeah,
banned in a couple states?
No,
yeah.
they just can't. They can't employ in certain
You
states
ran
without a
her out.
license.
They won't let me work in Kentucky anymore.
They found out. I've actually got a student who is backpacking through Australia and taking the course that I'm teaching this semester.
Nice.
So it's like, wow, that's pretty amazing if you
Isn't
think about it.
Australia's like 90% uninhabitable? That's dangerous to backpack around.
Well, I mean, I don't know if she's going through the outback, but
Mm, I guess that's
riding
fair.
a roo or anything, I have no clue.
Mm. Do we have everyone? Are we ready to get back at it?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yep, I'm good.
Cool.
Ready to
Well,
rock.
we can, since someone wanted to do something while you guys were rowing your way back, which
Yeah.
would be a little bit heavier with the cauldron in the back of the rowboat, but
Just for
uh,
context, before the conversation starts, Lily is definitely reaching over. No matter how cold it is, she wants this food off of her. She's gonna take some of the water and like not drench herself, but try to like wash off some of it.
The chunks.
mm,
Ugh.
The BB
um,
bed.
Ugh.
sure, okay. I'm gonna need your roll
Not a.
Constitution though.
Okay.
Did we was it sent somewhere in the chat like what the Cauldron of Plenty actually does? I think I remember you telling us, but I don't know if it was ever like put into a chat or something like that.
No, but since you have it, and she did kind of explain it when she was just talking y'all up. Here you go.
Do I use my regular Constitution or the savings throw Constitution?
It would be saving throw.
Okay, so 15. Does that help?
With a 15. Okay.
Yes.
Then you're able to do that, and you do feel a little bit colder because of the water, but it doesn't actually like affect you. It's just like a discomfort.
Cool.
But yeah,
You know what we
so
could do with this
Less
cauldron is
less uncomfortable than having people on me. Sorry.
we could
Go
either
ahead.
sell this cauldron or we could take it up to that village that was starving.
Well, I was thinking, well, one looking here, I don't think Via would have gotten burned at all according to this. The cauldron is still safe to touch, regardless of how hot the stew is. But
yeah, I wasn't gonna do the burn, but I didn't have a nat one in mind, so I just went with the metal side. I just
but
want.
what I was thinking was, as for or as while you all were struggling to bring this out, was that we know how the different cities here in Ten Towns all perform their different like sacrifices to the to Oriel every new moon, if I'm not mistaken, right? Like some they sacrifice food, heat,
Yeah, I don't know if you guys
and
ever got the
humanoid
details on
sacrifice.
how the sacrifices work. You've just been kind of asking what they sacrifice.
Okay. Okay, well then I think we have an idea of what they sacrifice at least. It's the food, heat, and humanoid sacrifice, right?
Hmm.
So I'm thinking that perhaps we can take this cauldron of plenty and maybe trade it to one of these cities that provides or that does the humanoid sacrifice. That way we can not that way they don't have to be sacrificing people anymore, and they can sacrifice their surpluses of food instead and be able to like pump it back out a lot faster with this cauldron of plenty. And in doing that, perhaps we can build a good reputation with that city, per se.
I'm not
You know,
sure we want to
Well,
something
reward
like that.
people that do
sacrifice people
humanoid
are probably
sacrifice
just
to begin with.
Well, I mean, I
they're
think just
probably
to
just gonna
prevent it.
put people back in this cursed cauldron.
Yeah.
Well, I think
I
if
think you're just asking for more cannibalism.
I don't think so, but I don't think that this guarantees that there's going to be cannibalism. But I think that it's not a means of rewarding them for doing human
It's a
sacrifice,
curse.
but
I
it's a means
Tell
of
you.
I
avoiding
personally
it.
we just sell it like we were going to, like why we brought it here. It's out of our hands whether or not people use it to cannibalize people.
Yeah,
Well,
I'd
I'm
rather sell it, I guess. Either give it to a village that's starving, or sell it.
okay.
Yeah, because if
Well, it
we give
doesn't
it
make
away
stew, it just keeps it
to
warm, right?
No, it
No, it
makes
no,
it.
makes it.
makes
Yeah,
it.
it makes it. You just fill it with
It
water and it makes
multiplies
it.
whatever you put in there, doesn't it?
God.
You
Uh,
fill it with water and it just makes
so,
stew.
yeah,
According to this,
yeah. Pretty much, you just put water in it and it makes it
Yeah.
stew.
just add
And you
water.
can do that 3 times a day, and it can fill up to 4 people. But if you throw things in it, you can improve the stew, obviously. So.
Oh, this is a rare too.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
she was lying when she said that it turns into the same thing.
Yeah.
When you looked inside, you saw like organs.
That's true.
Saw like she was lying.
Yeah.
Um, what if we compromise
I
and
just sell the cursed item and take your cursed gold.
offer it to a city instead of sacrifices for a reward?
But like this is very valuable. So like if we sell this, we're gonna have like a bunch of gold.
And how can we
Like, are
guarantee
we
we're going to get its worth in gold? Just about
Yeah.
anybody's going to try
dragging
to
it
undercut it.
city to city?
I was actually
I-
gonna say that
I just-
earlier. I don't
Can I
really,
do-
if we do sell it, I don't think we should sell it in this town because I don't think that they're gonna give us a
Can
fair
I
price.
do
If I
an
if I could
Arcana check?
if I could throw
to-
in a thing real quick,
Mhm.
you guys will have to lug it wherever it is you plan on taking it.
I'm not.
Yeah, I have no
fucking
desire to
feeling
lug this
it.
anywhere.
Yeah.
I'd rather
so-
sell it here.
Hold on. Can I do an Arcana check to see how valuable this thing is? Like rarity.
Let me check your background if that makes sense. A sage.
I do actively study all magic, basically.
Yeah.
A lot of magic items, a lot of magic stuff.
Study scrolls. You know, and we gave you a field of study, right? What researcher? What would that be a good one? Okay. Yeah, do a history check, not an arcana check.
Okay,
Because you're checking your knowledge.
Ooh, okay. History is a 3, so it's 22.
You would remember that this is actually a very rare item. Not just the rare tier, but like even for a rare magic item, it's legitimately a rare item, and it's on the higher end of the want list for sellers.
Would I be able to discern like a good range?
Um, it's definitely 4 digits.
Ooh,
Wow, okay.
Yeah, I think we should sell
Yeah.
I don't want
That's
any
what
of
I'm
this
saying.
cursed
That's what I'm
gold. This
saying.
is your business.
We can easily sell this for like 1.5k.
we just gotta make sure that the shop that we pick is gonna actually pay for it, like what it's
Yeah.
worth.
Yeah.
Either that or we walk with it.
We always have that table to drag it around, I guess.
A sledge in an era.
Yeah.
It's not ideal.
We can at least
Well,
buy
once
a
we're not on
sled from the place if they don't take it, and like a proper sled.
Yeah, and also since we're not on the ice anymore and Nyx isn't trying to get her bearings, she could help pull it.
Yay.
Nyx is also excited to be helpful and wagging her tail at that. Probably splashing water at people.
I was gonna say before I got off, when I put chat in the backpack, I just told him if there's anything missing from my backpack, you're not getting any fish.
Dang.
that's it.
All
Anyways.
I almost feel sorry for him now. Almost.
This is the small town.
Trying not to get robbed, man.
I'm pretty sure. But yeah, alright, yeah, you guys, at the end of your discussion, you would be pulling up to the dock, just like last time. The one pretty much right here on the straight end. Um, and there would be a dock hand there, so when you guys get there, he can grab the rope and start tying it to the peg, so you guys can, start getting all your stuff off the rowboats. Who's picking the cauldron up? Because y'all ain't gonna be able to just drag it on the dock now.
Probably Anira and Sombra.
Anira, yeah.
Or...
If it weighs 50 pounds, Anira can pick it up, I think, right?
It's large and awkward. She can only hold one side.
Yeah.
Well, she holds her side
Oh,
just fine.
nice.
So, with a nat 20, Anira is going to be able to hold her and picks it up out the boat just fine, but it's too big in size for her to just hold it by herself. So who's grabbing the other side?
I can't.
A lot of hesitation for some of y'all. We're talking about taking to other cities. This is crazy.
Sombra?
I'm not touching the damn thing. I never said that.
Sombra got
I
a
was.
14.
Let's go 14.
Alright, Sawa, you get a 14. That's enough to pick up the other side, and kind of like almost single file, Nero will guide you down the dock as you carry the other end.
And
Also,
I'm watching my bag
don't
and
think-
the two that are carrying. I'm watching their stuff too.
Yeah,
Just
I
make
don't
sure they
think
don't
we
get
should be
robbed.
like huddling around with this thing around. That this makes us, sure we're watching, but that still allows us to be vulnerable targets. So I think while we're here, we'll stay here, keep watch of the cauldron. We'll send like Via out or something. Some people to go look for some shops that might be interested.
I think it would
And then
be
they can kind of
probably
pitch it.
about 2-ish, 3-ish in the afternoon at this point. So, so it's good midday, big busy streets and everything as you guys enter the city.
Yeah, I don't think we should be carrying this thing because what if we go to like say we walk to one store, we don't find a seller, then we gotta pick it up and walk into a different part of the store along the town, and the entire time that just increases our chances of getting robbed.
Yeah, we should just go to the inn and grab a room, I think.
That could work too. Yeah, we'll just like hold out in there.
Yep. Send a couple people out to try to find good sellers and
You guys
come
can't
back and
help but
always put a
notice a
guard on that
lot
thing.
of eyes looking at you.
Yep.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So long as they keep those eyes
What do you
far
get
away.
close? Get growled at.
They can't physically attack us to take our money. They have to pickpocket for it to be legal. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I'm watching, like I said, the two carrying the cauldron, I'm watching to make sure they don't get pickpocketed as well as hands on my stuff.
I imagine next to Lily's side that she's carrying her bag is also being hyper vigilant ever since she found out that she's supposed to be helping guard.
So we
Anyway,
got
the sooner we can
So you
sell
guys
this
wanna go
fucking thing and
to-
get out of this town.
You guys want to go to the inn, or do you want to go to?
I think it's the White Lady Inn is where we stayed last time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Did y'all
Yeah,
want
I
to go
say
there, or
we'll-
did you want to
let's
go
go.
to the
Yeah,
inn
I'll
to find it?
Go there. I think let's go there, and then we're gonna
If it's
store up in
if
there,
it's
and we'll send some people
closest,
to scout around.
What was our
it's the
choice?
closest, so we
Question.
already know.
Okay.
Question before we go in:
Mm-hmm.
are we revealing what this was used for?
No.
No.
We should probably make sure there are no more human chunks in there because, as I found out the hard way, there were still some.
So you're all gonna lie about this cursed item?
We're not lying, we're just not saying anything. And what was our choice in places to go to?
Well, you guys could go to the inn, I guess, and then scout around, or you guys can just, search the city for shops. I mean, it's a very large city. There's going to be shopping areas in a lot of different places.
No, let's just go to the inn and
Hmm.
guard this thing and all her valuables.
All right. I do believe I used.
Yeah, I don't want the shop here. We'll just get robbed.
I do believe it was this one, so you guys can all come on in together.
Lily is gonna lean over to Via and say, "Since you're better at talking,
This was the one that was up in the other villages,
Is this
wasn't
the
it?
wrong
Yeah.
one?
Yeah. it
Yeah,
the
this
wrong
is
one.
where Via got in a fight with Anira.
Yeah.
I mean, I only have 3, so I think we are going to be reusing, because this is the other one.
This
Okay.
was the one.
This was it.
This is the one? Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
This the one.
Lily's gonna lean over to Via and say, I think that you or somebody else that's good at talking should handle this, but maybe we could try to
What are we doing?
sell it. I'm talking to you, Via.
Oh, okay.
When we try to sell this thing, especially if it's here, we should maybe point out that it can help relieve some of the stress of like getting their attention away from making sure they don't get robbed. So like
Yeah, who's gonna
it
stay
can
here and
make
guard
cooking
it?
easier.
I'm thinking I'll stay here and guard it. I think
Yeah.
Summer's pretty good at. She has a pretty high charisma, but her perception isn't up to par. So it's like
Yeah.
I'm afraid I'll get robbed. So
We should go in pairs everywhere we go. So like two people guard it, two people go out in one group, two people go out in another group. Should I find?
But I think to what Lily is saying, I think it's fine to mention that it's magic and what it can do.
Yeah.
I mean, I doubt they're gonna be able to pickpocket a fucking cauldron, and if they do, then they can have it. They deserve it at that point.
Well, no, and I meant that like that when they interacted with us the last time we were here, they seemed really short and fed up with having to protect themselves 24/7 against their patrons because their patrons can steal from them at any time. So this would help simplify their task load by making it easier to cook and free up some of their attention.
Yeah, this would be a good thing for the inn if the inn wanted to buy it if they can afford it.
Yeah.
And as you say,
Christ,
the
I will never
innkeeper's gonna
eat here.
come over. Oh, hey, welcome back. Is there anything you guys can get? Oh, you can't bring your own cauldron in here.
A room is what we need. We're not going to be cooking with this. We're just holding it for a friend.
I mean, okay. We usually don't allow other cauldrons in here. People like to cook their own stuff, and then we just can't control that. It gets out to the wrong person. They get sick. We get blamed.
Don't worry, we won't be cooking anything. We'll just shove it in the corner.
No, I
Scout's
would
honor.
never cook anything in this. Cursed.
Rock is not going to be doing the negotiating right now. A cursed item is not a good way to get more money.
He also doesn't really lie, so he would
Yeah.
be the
Yeah,
wrong
understand.
guy
Understood.
to talk to.
Oh, Rock's on guard duty.
She'll look
Yeah,
around.
and
Yeah.
with
Yeah,
the size
I'll
of this
sit
cauldron,
here with Sombra and yeah. Keep
with the
an eye
size
on
of this cauldron, it's like there's no. You can expect we're not going to be cooking on this thing. I mean, the fire required would be massive, just to do so. And we're not going to light a fire in one of these rooms. We're just going to hold it in the corner so we can take it to a shop and sell it.
I fear.
We just don't want to be lugging it around all throughout town. You know what I mean? You understand?
I fear what you'd be surprised by with people, but okay, I'll just have to give you guys the trust. You guys need 2 rooms again, just like last time.
One
You
room.
said one last time.
Just okay, okay. I have a lot of patrons. All right. That'll be just for 1 room. That's just gonna be 1 gold.
Pay it. And I'll like toss her the gold, and then if the path looks clear, she's just gonna like take the cauldron and kind of like roll it like a barrel down the hallway toward the room, and get it secure.
I guess Anira's just gonna be watching you do that, like to carry it.
No, yeah, I mean at this point, since we're not in any hurry or anything, it's not gonna be that much of a struggle. So you could do it just by
First room.
If Rock's on guard duty, he'll just ask the innkeeper here if he can get dinner in the room. No meat, please. I've seen enough meat today.
Oh, okay. I'll bring. I guess I'll bring a beet bowl over to you.
I'll look over the menu and I'll let you know what I would like.
Oh, okay. You see, all your friends have left. It's just the 2 of you now, and your pets. Is that what these are?
Nyx wags her tail and tries to sniff her.
Right. Well. Oh, I guess if there's anything you need, let me know, and I'll leave you to it. She'll make her way back to one of the other tables.
Lily's gonna ask Thea if she wants. Do you want to try and sell it here so we don't have to lug it any further?
I can see. I'll definitely have to pull out probably my best stops, but yes. Let's do.
Oh wait, I have an idea. we could demonstrate the magic that it uses with some of this wolf meat. Just like
Well, we
show
don't need to do that. We can just put water in it and it'll turn into a soup.
yes, but
Please
with
find it
putting
out.
something in it improves it. So like we could show them that you just need water to make a meal, but also if you have a little meat, you can
Okay,
throw
well,
it in
don't
there and it
turn the
improves
meat.
it.
Okay, well, don't turn the meat in it immediately. Just
Okay.
do the soup first, and then we'll put in the meat afterwards, just to show them that we're not creating more meat, right?
You
Fair.
guys can try to sell it here, but if we go out and try to sell it,
Via, how are you
somebody should.
participating in that conversation? You're so far away.
Oh, I'm just. I go back
Alright.
and I
We're
go
having a
back out of the
conversation in
room.
this room. We're like, oh man, I hope they're not trying to sell it here.
Yeah.
That'd probably not be wise.
I didn't even
God,
realize
no.
I was so far away.
It's just you two.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I say to them,
I'll just be telling Sombra up here. I'll be like, if they tried to sell it to this innkeeper, I have to tell her.
Oh,
Well, look, it's not actually cursed. I don't think. It's a cursed
It had
person. It just
human
happened to
meat
be
in
with.
it.
I
It's
go out of
not
the room and
Side
say,
this is evil.
and say to them, if you guys try to sell it outside of here, we should probably think about the four of us and how like I have no charm whatsoever and Nero's just pure chaos. So I don't know if Lily, what your charisma is like. I know Via's got high charisma, etc. So we might want to think
I have
about
none.
splitting up the team a little bit differently. But
I grew up in the woods.
by all means, try to sell it here.
I literally just look at her and say, I grew up in the woods. I have none.
Okay, fair enough. We're all set then. Like I have 0 charisma modifier, and Nero's obviously pure chaos.
I think
so,
Anira is just gonna be on permanent guard duty till y'all figure it out.
yeah. Well,
I'll
maybe
just sit here
that's the
silently.
solution. Maybe we have an era, Samra, and Route Guard, and then we go at 2 groups instead of 3.
Yeah.
And I can go
Yeah.
with
Yeah,
you
I don't know
two.
why we would need 3.
Yeah, that works. I'll stay here with
Yeah.
you guys and try to help her at least look tough.
And I mean, do we need to have the cauldron with us when we're trying to pitch it? We can always see if there's any interest and then bring it to somebody who shows interest.
Yeah, no, that's the
That way
point.
we're
Is
not
is
lost. Yeah.
keep the cauldron here where it's safe.
Gotcha. I missed that. I'm sorry.
Safe-ish, as safe as anything can be in this town.
Here is your beet soup. That'll be 3 silver.
Rock.
Rock, you're the one who ordered
Oh,
room
yeah.
service.
Yeah.
There's extra charge
Yeah,
for
I
the room
will.
service. That's why
Of course
it's 3
there-
silver.
That's fine. I have that now.
Sombra decided that she wants to get what the adventurers pick, and then she's just going to tell her, and bring me an ale. Keep them coming.
Of course. Anything else for anyone here?
Raw fish for my child.
Of course. Rock, did you give the 3 silver?
Yeah. I deducted from my
No child.
inventory.
Ice
Alright.
baby.
Alright, so I'm
Not ice baby.
So are the 3 of y'all leaving? Is that what we're doing?
I think
Well,
we're
we're
gonna
gonna-
try to sell it first here, maybe.
See if there's any interest anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nick's moved
Okay.
out of the way, Laura, if you wanted to sit down. You noticed you standing there.
Okay, well, should
I'll
be
just go
around
over
me.
here. But thank you. I pat Nix on the head.
So have y'all had time to look at the menu?
Ale, please.
Okay, 1 ale. Anything else?
No.
Lily is gonna ask, can I get a water? And then, do you have anywhere I can bathe?
We got a cauldron. I don't know what would
Gross.
happen if you bathed in that cauldron, though.
Well,
Gross.
all we have is the
Tub.
outside latrine. But the Lake Danishire is not too far. You can always go for a swim.
In the freezing water.
I didn't say I would go for a swim. I just gave you the options we have.
No, thank you.
The Polar Bear Club meets at 5 in the morning.
And for you there, on the pillow, anything for you?
Oh, me? Sorry, hold on. Oh, okay. No, I'll be good.
Okay. I'll go get your drinks.
I think while Ralk and Arnia are here, like Summer's pretty much just going to put on her regular clothes, like take off her armor, leave her like coin purse and stuff behind specifically, and
Okay.
then she's just gonna head out to the table and just kind of drink out there. That way, it's not like the waitress is having to knock on my door and I poke out, pulling a beer,
Yeah.
and then just lock it behind me. Uh,
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on your money for you.
that sounded suspicious, but I trust you.
She comes
And-
back
I would never steal.
with the ale and the water, and she actually had your ale as well, Sombra. I'm like, oh, saves me a bit of a
Excellent.
trip. There you go.
Excellent. And I paid for 4 of them up front, DM, so we'll just work from there, just for simplicity's sake.
Okay.
Yeah,
With my
she downs it immediately.
with my ale
Lily's gonna
cost.
look over and say, what do you usually use to cook food here?
Well, we have a nice oven, which our cook likes to use. We have a smoker, which is pretty good, unless some people like our fish smoked. But other than that, we have a couple of cauldrons that are constantly cooking some stew up. We like to allow the residue to impact the flavor.
At this point,
Nice.
Via's gonna kind of look up and just be like, "What if you had a cauldron that could potentially make an infinite amount of soup of stew?"
I'd say that that is a good way to save money.
And how much would you pay for something like that? Because in the long run, you'd eventually just be getting a lot of money back.
Oh, I guess I'd be willing to. I'd say it's at least 1,000. Alright, do you
You
have
wouldn't
something
say
of
it
offer?
was like 1,500?
I'd have to look at it, I guess. But we're just talking hypothetical, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, maybe. Just, but actually, where is it, anyways? Where'd you guys put that?
It's in the
It's
room.
in the room.
Oh,
Yeah, we
yeah.
would have
Well,
dragged it over.
theoretically, we do have something of the sort. We'd be willing to show it off to you.
Oh,
Lily's gonna pipe in and interrupt because she's rude like that. You could probably just take snow from outside and put it in there and make soup
hmm.
over and over and over again. You don't
Yeah,
even need to
well,
waste your water.
It is
you see
intriguing, but
what
I'm
happens is,
not sure we're in the
yeah.
market for such a purchase. I don't know if we're right at available for that, but I'd be interested in checking it out, of course.
I mean, you sure? Because, if you take out just a small loan, you could potentially have infinite stew for the rest of your life.
Hmm. And how much are you asking for this cauldron?
Uh, like I said, 1,500.
Hmm. I'll talk to the maitre d' and see what he thinks of this.
We'd be willing to show him as well.
It would be nice to confirm it works before I even really get considerations going. But allow me to get some
Hmm.
drinks while you set up your demonstration.
Yes, okay. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and get some snow from the outside.
Nyx leans over, or sorry, Lily leans over to Laura and says, "Did we end up cleaning it out first?
No, but he doesn't know it won't hurt him.
Yeah.
Is there at least no obvious human chunks anymore?"
I think
Oh,
you
yeah.
took care of that.
Yeah, we took care
Ugh.
of that.
With that, she's gonna stand up and go. I'm moving next. She's gonna try to find a way to get a bowl of water heated up.
You can just go roll in the snow, honestly, at this point.
Yeah.
Go roll.
Although we probably shouldn't have done that in the city, but just saying. City snow can be kind of gross.
The cauldron's still in the room. You might need to bring
Yeah.
it out here.
Oh, no, we're not bringing it out. We'll show him in the room.
Well, I'm just gonna be getting from my empty health potion. Do I have an healthy health? Do I have an empty health potion bottle?
Did you drink a health potion?
Did I? I think I did.
The confidence. Um, another ale is gonna be given to Sombro. You have
Excellent.
a couple more, but There's another one for you.
You know what? Actually, Sombra
Thank you.
does have an
And
empty cup. I'm gonna grab that and just shovel in
yeah,
a
I'll
bunch of.
hand it to her, and then I'm gonna follow them to the room because Summer wants to see this.
Okay.
It's
Expert
Does
gonna
mine
salesman.
kind of just be a back and forth of like putting in some water, going back out to the snow, putting in some water, going back out to the
Yeah, and
snow.
Rock,
Yeah,
you'll
Eventually,
see Rock. He's just like I'm just sitting on the bed and chatting with Anira, and as everybody comes in, he's probably in the middle of like telling her, after all the human remains I've seen, being an actual vegetarian sounds better and better.
Oh
These
no.
beats aren't bad.
and
Or
Summer
just
walks in. She's just leaning on the door frame, just watching Via walk back and forth with a cup
float
full
back
of
and
snow.
forth.
Laura just goes
Oh,
over to
Oh,
the
good,
window, opens up the window,
good
pulls some
job.
snow in her hands, and dumps it into the cauldron.
Yeah, and
Lily
eventually
does stop.
Oh,
it'll be filled up.
what are you
Lily
doing? Are
does
you? Please
stop the
don't
bars.
mix.
Demonstrating.
She does
Oh,
stop the
oh,
innkeeper to see if she can use a bowl that's fireproof to warm up some water.
Uh,
Uh,
you mean like a
we don't
stone
need to do
bowl?
that.
Yes, just something that I can use to warm up some of the snow and clean myself off a little bit
S-
without freezing.
But you said that we could just throw snow in the cauldron and it would make the stew. Is that not how it works
Well,
now?
no, it has to
I'm
melt a little bit.
trying.
Via, you're nowhere
I'm
near
also
us.
trying
No,
to
yes,
get the
I am.
food off
Oh
of
wait,
me.
sorry, never mind.
A little
I thought you
mishap with
guys
the
were in the
stew.
room.
Sorry, Lily. Say your part again.
I'm just I fell in the cauldron while there was food in it, so I prefer not to use it to clean myself off.
Oh, you're trying to clean yourself in the middle of my inn? Absolutely
No,
not.
I was gonna do it in our room. I just need water that's warm.
I
Uh,
imagine every male in that room just turned when she said, "You're trying to clean yourself in the middle of my."
And a few women.
Could be women too, but like all these heads just turn. Gets
Lily
quiet.
doesn't care or notice because she doesn't do social.
if you'd
She
like
just
to,
wants to be clean.
if you'd like to order the beet soup, as long as I get the bowl back, it's no issue for me what you do with it.
Okay, yes, please. How much is it?
It's usually only 8 copper.
Okay. She's gonna throw 8 copper in somewhere that's nearby that she can grab it.
You can always just give it to them in their hand, like a nice person. Like,
Well, she walked away.
well, yeah, I didn't know you were getting it right now.
Oh, yeah, no, she hands her the 8 copper.
All right. She's taking another ale up here and go through the door, handing it to Sombra. Right, I believe I owe you one more. And does anyone need anything in here?
No, but I do pay my 7 copper for the ale I paid. I got.
Okay. Well, thank you
Summer
so
just
much.
thanks her for it and just asks for the last ale expeditiously. Gonna need it.
I'll be bringing it over.
Thank you.
Okay.
As she's gone, Rock will like kind of under his breath be like, are you selling this item to the innkeeper?
We're trying to.
Please,
Don't
please, by the gods, just make sure she washes the damn thing.
I don't know how you wash it if it just makes it into stew.
She hands you the beet stew in a stone bowl, Lily.
Thank you.
Well, there you are.
She's gonna walk over. Oh, she just takes it, thanks her, and walks over to Nyx to offer it to her. Which she, I'm guessing, being a carnivore, turns it down.
Yes, probably. And she would be bringing Sombra the last ale. This one will put you into a tipsy state. This last one.
Cool.
So is this the
So
cauldron I
Lily,
was talking of? It's a quiet room in here.
Yeah, you're up.
Is this
Oh,
not the
me?
cauldron?
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
you're the one with the.
Busy. I'm sorry. Okay. Hello. Yes, this is the cauldron right here. As you can see, we've put some snow in it, and you see this magic right here. As you can look, there is nothing inside besides the snow. So, what happens? Yes. Could I borrow a stick or something along those lines? A wooden stick?
I can get a ladle, I guess, if you need.
Yes, I would like a ladle.
Lily drank the beet soup while she was walking outside as much as she could, and then started filling it up with snow. And now she's back to the fireplace to melt it.
All right, fair enough. And Keeper comes back with a ladle and hands it to Vio. There you
Oh,
go.
yes, okay. Awesome, yes. So, now you get to watch the wonders of magic behold right before you. So, now, granted, it takes. Oh, uh, hold on. Okay. Granted, it takes just about a minute, so if you don't see results immediately, just wait for it for a second, but it will eventually go. So, I'll just start stirring, and we'll just start stirring. Yeah.
And
Does it need to be heated?
how much stew can this thing hold?
Oh, I think it could
30 cow.
30 gallons. Yes, 30 gallons.
And it can be used 3 times a day.
Yes. 3 times, and then
I can't just use my
every
cauldron when I
dawn.
need it.
Um, I mean, well, you can still do about 90 gallons a day. That's insane amounts, wouldn't you think?
For a smaller place, perhaps, but I get tables of 4 and 6 people constantly throughout the day.
Well, are
Does
they
not
all
require a fire to
doing stew?
heat up. Just
Yeah, it
add
also
water.
doesn't require a fire.
Doesn't require fire. Doesn't require excess materials.
No fire.
Easy to use.
Hmm.
I mean, obviously we're not using fire right now, as you can see.
Yes, I was just expecting some sort of cold stew of, if you call it
Oh
that.
no, it's absolutely warm. It's absolutely warm. As soon as you take it out, it's perfectly heated, and then you can carry it all over the place. And you won't even burn your fingers. Well, I mean it's heavy, but you won't burn your fingers if you
Hmm.
um you know.
Lily starts stripping her armor off and her first layer of clothes
Whoa,
because she has
whoa, okay.
literally no human interaction skills whatsoever.
Whoa, okay,
Well, at least
hello.
she's inside the room now versus inside the dining room.
That's not
Yep.
part of the showcase.
Summer just averts her eyes and she
That's
steps
not
out of
part
the
of the
room.
showcase. Don't worry about that. Just look away from that.
I guess that's
The show was free.
I guess so. We're gonna have to. I'm just gonna have to accept that that's what you're doing. I guess. But
I imagine Summer picks up one of the sheets and like holds it up like a curtain to kind of block this little area.
Lily looks up confused and then just goes back to cleaning off because she's finally getting the human remains off of her.
at least
She doesn't care.
At least someone has
Yeah,
a
the
little
tribe
decency.
I broke from has no problem with nudity, and he just glances over and just doesn't even care at all. It's like
Okay. Um. Yeah. I would say by now the cauldron would have the stew with the amount of snow you put in. It wouldn't be a lot, but because you guys probably only put in like maybe a quart of snow water. Um. And she'll look at it and, well, let me see you eat it. If it's edible and something I should be able to charge people for, certainly you'll
Oh
be willing
yeah,
to
yeah,
eat
yeah,
that.
yeah, totally. Do you have a bowl?
I believe your friend over there has one of ours.
Oh,
here
okay,
you
yeah.
go, Rock says, handing you his bowl from the beet soup. Just his eyes are huge and wide, and he's kind of got this devious smirk, like, yeah, go ahead, eat the fucking human soup. He's not gonna
Go
say it, but
ahead, all you
that's what he's
via.
thinking. That's what he's thinking. He's just handing you the bowl, like, yeah, here you go.
See,
You want
Here
it
you
by
go,
Question.
Via.
selling.
totally edible. Hold on a second.
Go ahead, eat the soup.
I should let you guys know she is from Fey ancestry. Just
Oh yeah,
bringing
so
that
you
up.
probably don't care.
So anyways, she goes and dips the soup and she eats it up gladly. And she's like, this is delicious. You want to try some?
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to. Does it make other stews, or is this all I have to work with?
Well, if you'd like to add some other, like, meats in it, like, we have some wolf meat that we can add.
Hmm. Hmm. I'd
Um,
consider that. And she'll take the bowl from you and just kind of slurp a sip. Well, it's not flavorful, but it's definitely stew. And,
Adding stuff to it improves it, and Lily will
yeah.
toss her bag over to Via because she's still cleaning off. That's where the
it
meat is, I'm
is
guessing.
it is quite a pull how it just needs the water to make this. But it will
Yeah.
definitely need some flavoring, so it still has a bit of work. It's got a good base though. That's what matters, right? That's for your sale.
Yeah.
And
It's
how
a good
much
base.
and how much are you asking for this cauldron?
Like I said, 1.5K.
Hmm. Well, that might be a little steep, but I'll go
You
talk
want to
to.
negotiate?
Well, I would like to let the man negotiate this, as he is the one who would be handing the money over, even if I did make this purchase. But at least I have an informed information to give. And she'll just walk by. Be right back.
Yeah, Rock's just standing there somewhere between like horrified and completely amused. Like, I can't believe you ate it. Oh my God. Oh, oh, this is disgusting. I don't
And
think I can ever eat meat from an inn again. How could I ever trust that it didn't have human remains in it?
I mean, it's
as she
not
was
that
walking
bad.
out, Summer's
It
like, "One more
actually
beer,
did
please."
taste pretty good.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, it's not like they have a USDA here to regulate anything. So who knows what we're eating? Who knows what the beats are?
That's
You know.
true. It's true. Unless I catch it myself, I can't really trust it.
Yeah. DNDA, I guess.
You'd over here and knock on the door. There will be a
uh,
knock on the door.
Oh,
I
what?
mean, Lily's still like watching
Oh,
herself, so I
yes,
don't want to
no.
say, come in.
Opening the door.
That
Uh,
ship has sailed.
yes, I heard. I was told that you guys have a interesting cauldron. That my
Yes.
my waitress was speaking quite highly of. Charlotte does love these little gimmicks, but please show me your cauldron. You said
Yes,
that
yes, come in, come in.
she said it makes stew out of water. Is that any different than any other stew?
Oh, well, it's different because you don't have to add any ingredients or anything. You don't even have to put it over a fire. It just makes the stew. It makes a nice hearty stew, no meat needed, unless of course you want to add some extra flavoring yourself. But you know, we still have this bowl right here if you'd like to have some. It's completely made from magic, obviously.
Charlotte
That only
walks
takes
in.
1 minute.
Charlotte walks in and hands the ale to Sombra. That'll be 2 silver, sir. Or ma'am,
Two,
sorry.
two silver. That's seven copper on the
Not
thing.
offended
What?
by the 2 silver, but not by the sir.
Well, this is room service. I delivered it to your room.
Okay, I don't take it from her, and I'll walk out of here. I say, "Okay, come give it to me now."
Lily just cracks up laughing.
Charlotte's just gonna look over at the guy that's in here, and he'll nod, and she'll just start drinking it herself and stand to the side.
Whatever, I didn't pay for it.
Well,
I did drop the sheet that I was holding as a curtain, by the way. Like when I, oh, okay, and then like she drops the sheet, walks out, pulls that little stunt, nothing happens,
Lily
and just
oh,
comes
doesn't
back in.
care.
oh
Yeah,
my.
Lily doesn't care, but
The Mage D guy is gonna. Oh my, that's nuts. That's not gonna persuade me to pay you more.
she walks back
Why
in.
would
Oh,
you think
whoops.
that I'm trying to persuade you? I'm trying to clean off.
Sure.
Also, make a note that it only takes a minute to use
He's
this.
just gonna be like hard looking diagonal toward the wall and just kind of seeing Via from the peripherals. Ugh, so, Charlotte, I trust her taste buds, and she said that's quite bland, so we'll still have quite a bit to put into it. But It is interesting. No fire needed, and it just has the base that makes off of water. That's very interesting.
Mhm.
Your asking price is 1,500.
Yes.
Can you roll persuasion for that?
Okay. Oh boy, 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 boy.
Also bring up that it only took a minute to actually make this, so it saves a
Oh
lot of
yeah, it
time
only
too.
took a. Yes. As I'm adding this modifier right now, I will let you know that it only takes a minute for about 30 gallons, and you can use it 3 times a day, which means that you can have about 90 gallons a day. But anyways, my persuasion is 7. 26.
Oof.
I got a 19.
Yeah. I'll look at the cauldron
Nice.
and then look over at Charlotte. Well, I think we could do 1,500 for this.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, then it's a deal.
I'll take the cauldron and set it up, and I'll have the 1,500 delivered right back. And he'll try and just
Where,
like grab
where
the
are we right now,
cauldron,
actually?
and he realize it's
Where,
Yeah,
really heavy.
Rock's just been trying to hold himself
Yo,
back,
wait,
but he
wait,
can't
hold
help
on.
it. He says, just make sure you wash it, please. And then he covers his own mouth.
Okay, yeah, where are we?
And Lily's
Uh,
gonna interrupt, saying,
Hold on, wait, wait, wait,
"Remember,
wait,
I
wait.
told you there was food in it before we put water in it.
Did you
You
think
Yes.
I
might
would
want to clean
just
it up."
buy something from strangers and sell whatever's in it to my customers? This place has standards.
Yeah. Okay. Um, DM, real quick, where are we right now? Are we in the place that steals?
Yes.
Yeah, I was about
Oh
to say
yeah, we don't
Lily's
want to
gonna
let him walk
stop
away
them.
with this.
Yeah,
Lily's
alright.
gonna stop him.
No way.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah,
In her
Well,
underwear, she's
either
gonna stop
either
him.
either way, as he goes to move the cauldron, he realizes it's actually really heavy, and he's just unable to move it, and he just stops. Perhaps I'll get the money first and some helping hands before we
yeah,
do
Well, if
let's
you
do
pay
the
this.
us, we'll be
money
happy to
first.
move that for you.
Yeah, we can help.
Oh yes, all right.
We'll be
Yeah.
Well,
we'll be more than willing to help after you give the money.
Yeah.
let me go get
Yes.
let me go get
Move
the
it to the kitchen,
funds.
wherever you want.
At least y'all are smarter than you look. And he'll just make his way out. Charlotte's still standing there, drinking the ale.
Laura caught that last little insult, but she doesn't say anything. She's just kind of like, okay, noted.
There's a reason he doesn't do customer service.
Yeah. But we've always
Finally
got Charlotte as a
clean.
hostage if we need to.
Lily is finally clean and
Hostage.
human
Just an innocent woman
remains
enjoying a beer.
free. She's gonna look
This is a
over at the waitress and say, "Can I please have an ale?
Certainly.
I'll pay
Oh,
you
sorry.
whatever. Just please bring it to me."
Certainly. It's gonna be 2 silver for me to bring it to you in this room.
That's
And
fine.
Charlotte, I'll
She'll
grab one too, please.
she'll side eye
Happily.
Sombra as she finishes the ale.
Actually, bring me 3. How much is that gonna be if you bring them all here?
3 ales is gonna be 6 silver altogether.
Awesome. She hands over the 6 silver.
Excellent. I'll go get that for you right now. And is the one for you as well, sir, in the back?
Yes, please.
Okay. I'll need your 2 silver when I get back.
Of course.
Uh, as she's walking out to get that, the guy will have a rather large sack of coins and just, all right, I got someone coming to make sure that you guys are able to put this in the right place, but here's your money. It's 1,500 gold, and I'll be taking this cauldron.
We count that
Perfect.
first.
I'll just go ahead and take that and
Count it.
oh yeah, count it. You know what? Yeah, let's count this first. Anybody want to split up the work?
Feel free
Make
to
it
count
faster?
it, but I would like for you guys to go ahead and take this to my kitchen.
No, I think we'll count it first, just in case.
I think I'd like to get this started clean so I can make it used for tonight.
Look, we have about like
Uh,
a good like
I will
1,
help. You
2,
can
3,
count.
4, 5, 6 people
With
right
the
here.
mention of
We can all
somebody
just
finally
split up.
cleaning the cauldron, Rolk will actually get
Well,
up
no.
from the bed and go
Look,
help.
we have about like 6 people here, right? We can easily just go ahead and count it all up really fast. If we just divide the work, it'll be no more than a minute.
Time
Yeah.
is
I would
money.
rather just
Ahmed,
be
that's
rid
how
of the
long you
thing.
said it would take to make the stew.
Well, but we just want to make sure that you're keeping
I
us on the
just
deal.
want to run a business, so if we could make this cauldron, move it to the kitchen, that would be wonderful.
Lily sighs
Well,
and
we're not
starts
gonna
trying
move
to
it
just
until we
help him
count
move
it.
it.
No, we're
Yeah.
not gonna move it until we count it. And the fact that you're arguing it with right now is wasting your time because we're not really gonna budge on this. So how about we just clean it? So not clean it. Sorry. How about we just count it, and you can stop wasting your time on it.
Well, it's not like I could move it myself, so go ahead.
Fine. All right. Anyways, so she puts
You
the
start
money.
counting.
Yeah, she puts money on the floor. Everyone come over to split up the work to clean it up. I guess I don't know. Count it.
Yeah. Let's assume we count it. DM, is it good? Did he pay us what he said he was gonna pay us?
Yeah.
Cool.
There
All right.
is
Let's.
1500.
We grab it all and put it back in the pouch, and we're like, "What? Looks like it's all in order. Let's go ahead and carry it out."
Charlotte
Yep.
hands the
Lily-
3 ales to.
Okay, finally.
Charlotte comes in with the 3 ales and hands them to, I believe it was Via who asked for 3.
No, that
Oh,
was
Lily?
me.
Lily asked for 3, sorry. And then just bring one
Yeah,
over.
Rocco's taking
And
one.
she'll hold up. There'll be
Happy.
2 silver before I give this to you.
Rock.
Wrong.
Oh yeah. No, I hand her 4 silver. Say okay, thank you.
Oh, thank you. Gee, that certainly was pretty
And-
easy. She'll side-eye Sombra again before.
Yeah,
Leave it.
as she was like giving her the she was about to make that dig. Someone was like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make your life a little harder. Here, just hopefully for your trouble, and she'll hand her like a gold coin, a gold piece.
I'll be sure to get you your ale, and I appreciate the apology. Just remember, actions can be just as insulting as words. And she'll move on.
Lily chugs the first ale, puts the other 2 down, and starts grabbing at the cauldron. I rolled a 21 for athletics.
Oh, for Lily? Did I hear that right?
Uh,
Or Laura?
Yeah, to help carry. Lily,
Lily?
to help
Ooh.
carry it.
Summer got a 23 to help carry it.
Alright. Sombra is definitely
I got a
carrying one
21.
side. Okay. Alright, Lily, look at you.
I rolled an
As-
18, and then my athletics modifier is 3. So
Yeah.
Just
it's fine.
lift it up.
A little surprised that Lily's the one doing it, but alright, yeah, Lily is
She's
Sombra.
also still only in her underwear, by the way. She doesn't care.
Yeah, Summer's helping her. Got. We're just like
Where are we going?
tossing it
Yeah,
back and
Rock,
forth.
Rock
Kitchen,
just
I
sits
think.
back down with his ale and watches the 2 ladies carrying the thing out, and he just shrugs. He's like,
Please go
Okay.
through the dining room. I want to hear the howls.
As he,
In your underwear.
as the guy goes by, you might notice a smirk on his face.
Smirk? What's he smirking for? Whoa, hold on.
You'll
Is this
just
fake
take
gold or something?
You'll just take that over to the kitchen there. It's gonna be out the door to the right. He's
Also, we
gonna-
gotta go.
Does Lily hear what Laura just said?
No, I imagine not.
No.
Okay, I go out in the hallway and say, hey, what did you see that guy smirk? What's all that about?
Am I not allowed
no,
to be
but-
happy about my purchase? It's such a good deal.
Insight
True.
check.
he could be smirking at the half-naked lady.
It's true. Laura doesn't trust anybody, but that's fair comment.
Smirking because he's making a
As-
half-naked lady carry it out through the bar.
I
Is that-
didn't.
is that
I
the
didn't
door,
make.
or is
He
the-
did not make her nothing. But,
No, Lily did it on her
Lily,
own.
Lily, as you go out there holding the cauldron, being muscular and just your underwear, you're gonna start hearing a bunch of whistles coming out and a couple cheers and claps from out there in the tavern.
Laura's just doubled over in the corner laughing at this point.
You'll hear a couple clinks as they're cheering each other. If you could just put it over there in that back corner on the left there, that'd be great.
I assume we're splitting this gold up as well.
Oh yeah, of course.
I don't
250
want
each.
any.
Via,
No.
Via, go ahead and roll your insight.
Oh yeah, my insight. Can I say it out loud?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Appreciate you guys carrying that over here for me. I wasn't expecting 2 muscular women to handle that, but hey, I do appreciate the sight of it I saw. You two have a good evening.
I think
Lily
Summer
just
would catch on
nods and
to it, but
walks away.
she's just already too like woozy to care.
Or goes over to the table and starts asking for tips for the show.
Charlotte's gonna follow y'all into the room. Oh, ma'am, I got your ale here. There you go.
Ah, thank you.
Of course.
Much
You
appreciated.
all have a wonderful evening.
Lily props herself up against the wall and starts chugging her next one.
DM, I inspect my beard. Did she spit in it?
Yes, that'd be
She
300
did
for
not.
No,
each.
okay.
You gave a
It's
gold.
nothing to do
You
with
gave a
money
gold. It's
from
all
this
fine.
cauldron.
Okay.
It was 250, right? Because it's 1500, so divided by 6.
Yeah, but
1500 divided by
yeah, but
6,
divided
250.
divided by 5, because Rock wants no money from this
Okay.
cauldron. He wants nothing to
Oh,
do with
He's,
this
ma- he's
money.
making a
He had
choice.
nothing to do with this cauldron. Yeah, it's his. It would be in his character to say, no, I don't want any of this money from this evil cursed item. He didn't help carry it. He didn't do any of the
Yeah.
work, so
I'll
he
give
wants
you
nothing to do with it.
I'll give Rock an inspiration point for following through all the way with the cauldron on not touching it, interacting with it, not even taking the money. That's crazy.
Thank you.
All right, so we have 1500 divided by 5 is
300.
300 each. So Anira gained 400 gold.
I think the only one that lost anything was me with the climber's kit, but that's okay. I got 300 gold out of it.
400 if you count the 100 from the chest.
Yep.
So yeah, not another bad haul from a single cave with a mini boss that y'all
Definitely well worth
that
it.
y'all just
We needed the
pummeled.
money. Golly, we
Yeah.
were broke. We were about ready to start selling Lily on the street again.
So Via, how was that check?
I said a 17.
17. You would feel that one end of the deal that was just made was a bit chumped.
Whatever, I don't care.
As long as the gold's good.
But I'm gonna whisper this one to you, Via, just so you have it.
Can I inspect my
Nyx
gold?
is
It's like good gold. I mean, I know we got ripped off. That was for sure. We could have gotten much more for that, but then again, we had to lug it around and deal with it, and I'm just as happy to get rid of
Yeah,
the thing.
honestly, it's just better to get it out.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, we could have gotten a lot more for that again, but I'm just as happy to get rid of it. And
Nyx
then
is looking up at Lily, kind of worried as she starts her third drink.
Ah, yes, Lily,
not order
you and
stew.
your drinking. Let's see here. Hold on, I need to go to
Summer drank her
my...
5th one already.
Okay. Alright, let me go to my drink rules. Is it? No, it's right here. Okay. Alright, so Lily... Let's see what your DC is. I need to put the drinking DC on everyone's chart so I don't have to do the math every time. 3... See, off the first drink, Lily, you got tipsy. You said you're on your second one?
I'm starting my third.
Third? Okay, I need 2 con
Yeah.
saves from you. And Sombra, I need 1 from you.
I just had the one. You need anything from me?
Got 11.
If you just had the
First
one,
one
you're
was
fine.
first one was a 4.
Okay.
Second one was an 8, but my higher number was a nat 20.
Alright, so
But
all
I have
3 of y'all
disadvantage.
failed. And so... Let's see, Sombra, you were tipsy, right?
I was on my 4th drink.
Alright, so you are now lightly drunk. And for Lily, you went from tipsy to lightly drunk. And then on the drink you're drinking now, you are gonna reach drunk. So balance issues,
Perfect.
loose lips, so you might be willing to share backstory stuff that you usually wouldn't, or maybe insults to people, whatever it is. But intelligence and wisdom aspects are lost when it comes to conversational stuff. For lightly drunk, same thing, except you still have your wisdom, so you would know not to say certain things, but you wouldn't have the intelligence to word your sentences in a good way.
Okay.
if that
Seeing
makes
that
sense.
people are getting drunk, I go up, lock the door, and lean against it. So nobody's leaving this room.
Wait,
Wow.
Lily
how
just
are we gonna
looks at her
get
cup.
more?
Wow.
Lily just looks at her cup and says, "This ale tastes like piss."
Wait, so if the door's locked, how are we gonna get more?
Well,
No
we can go get service more, but loose lips, etc. We don't need to tell people about the money we got.
2 silver a pop, that's insane. We just
Right.
got ripped off.
I think we need to just get the hell out of this town. We'll
Well,
talk to the
It-
fisherman about his people, and then we'll
Or
just get the hell out of
go
here
to the
in the morning.
library in the morning and do all
we
that
could
other
go
stuff.
steal from them.
As you guys are talking about leaving and such, you do hear the wind picking up outside.
Yeah. Yeah, I figured that was going to happen.
We
But in the morning,
won't be
we can
leaving
talk about.
tonight.
There's a library in town. We should check that out. We should also resupply.
Yes, resupplying.
I know certain
You-
people love the library, and she looks at Via. I can't promise there'll be one this time. I mean, the last time it burned down, but
Yeah, I would. I'll not get. I won't get my hopes up, I guess.
I'm sure it'll be fine. But we
Have you
definitely
guys
want to
ever
guard
heard
it.
of Tiamat?
Heard of what now?
What'd you call me?
Tiamat.
Tiamat. Ah, yes,
You have?
yes, of course. The stories of the dragon goddess Tiamat.
From my home, we called her Takesis. Same thing, though.
Tequila? What?
Well,
Yes, I would like some.
she's apparently the reason that Nyx came to me. Nyx has her ears kind of like close to her head and is looking around at
You
everybody.
Alarming?
you get
She's here to
favors
help
from
us.
the dragon queen.
No. Nyx is here to help us because Tiamat is a threat.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Ooh, I thought you were saying that you were helping Tiamat.
Yeah, that was a little.
No, she's here to
You
help
had me
us.
worried.
Ah,
Oh,
I got a vision. I get visions, guys. I got a vision.
what?
not the weirdest thing that happens in this party.
No, but still somewhat shocking.
I get vision.
What
Yeah,
do you-
I get visions when I sleep, and I got one the night that I woke up and I found out that my village is burned to the ground.
Or is just sitting over there
Oh.
thinking to herself, am I the only one that doesn't get visions?
I don't.
No, you're not. Rock is also thinking that. He's like, why don't I get
Oh,
visions? Did I not
Oh,
pray enough to Tempest?
I got another ale.
Is there another? No, you got your
Can
3.
somebody get? Can somebody give me another ale? I'll go get it. I'll go get it.
Oh, I'll get room service. And I stick my head out the door and yell, room service, please. Charlotte?
Like Lily trying to like
Okay.
push
Thank
through the
you.
door as you're doing.
I don't even think she has her
That's
clothes
probably a
on
good
yet,
idea.
so.
Yeah.
Why would I wear clothes?
Exactly. That's why you shouldn't go out. This is a terrible idea.
We need
You
clothes to
stayed-
stay warm. It's warm in here.
She
We
has
live
a
in
good
city
point.
now. Lily, we have to wear clothes in the city.
You'll hear a light tap on the door. Seems to be coming from the bottom part.
Stick my head out the door, Charlotte.
You'll see Charlotte holding 6 ales. I was told to bring you around in celebration of your recent sale with our inn.
Oh, thank you very much.
Oh, you kind goddess of a woman. Give me that.
Oh, you
Just
know,
shoves
actually,
Alara out of the way.
What are you all gonna drink?
you know, it would be really
She
fun
only had two.
if you.
One
Actually,
for
no.
each hand.
Yeah. I'll take one.
If
Charlotte will hand the ales mostly to Lara,
Mostly.
and Lily will take. I guess Lily's gonna just come up and snag one. But Laura,
I got 2. 1 per hand.
okay,
She can have mine. I don't want one.
Laura,
That's what hands are for. I'll take it.
you grab
Somber will
4
take it.
ales, and she'll say, "Oh, you all have a wonderful evening. It's supposed to be another blizzard tonight, so I guess you all stay safe as long as you're indoors."
Yep, and you as well.
Was that a threat?
Shut the door, click. And that's why I don't trust any of this. There's a reason I'm keeping you guys in and her out.
Should
I just
I?
disappeared. I go.
You can
Should I
have my
cast-
ale, Lily. I don't want it. Rock says. Just
Yay!
Is
my
Anira gonna
stomach
drink
is.
hers? If not, I'll have
is
it.
I
Since
don't.
turned.
I
Somber's
was just
already reaching
thinking,
for it.
does Anira drink them? I don't think
No,
so.
she hates it. Remember, she hated
Yeah,
it when
she
we.
didn't drink that.
She only got drunk once.
She
Yeah.
she drank it anyway, but she hated it the entire time. So I don't
Yeah.
know if maybe she would be like,
I'm just
just
gonna
drink it
say.
anyway.
I'm gonna just say no, just because I'm not sure.
More for
After
me.
everything we've seen today, I don't really have much of a stomach for ale or anything else.
Yeah, I look at the people like Ralk who aren't drinking very much and say we need to be on alert tonight.
I agree.
Should I cast alarm on the door?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Let me
Who-
try
Are
that.
they
Who's
I need to
casting?
roll
Wait,
anything
wait,
because of
wait.
that?
Who's casting alarm?
Lily?
The very drunk one.
Lily.
Or
First
Before the
by
off,
very
the
drunk
bed.
one.
well, before
She'll
you do
cast on the
that,
bed.
Lily,
Yes.
you drank another ale before this, right?
Yep, I'm on my 4th one. Let me roll that.
Yes, please.
5.
And then
A
you can
5.
cast.
All right, you were already drunk, so I'm gonna see. Oh, yep. There's only. Yep. You're gonna go to the really drunk, which means wild actions. So,
Shit.
if you
Not
would
to
like
be-
to,
Yeah.
if you would like to
Ah.
cast alarm, go
She's gonna
ahead.
climb on the top of the bunk, and because obviously height makes it better,
Okay.
and she's probably gonna stumble as she does it.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Jeez, Lily, be careful.
It's gonna be acrobatics at
Oh my goodness.
disadvantage.
Okay.
They're all gonna see his drunk friend and come over and be
Holy
sure
cow.
to be under the bunk in case she falls.
I failed all of my Constitution tests, but my disadvantaged acrobatics, I got 21.
All right. Well then, yeah, you can get up on that bed strangely really well. But
Surprisingly nimble.
when you go to cast alarm on the door, go ahead and roll me a d4.
Oh, a D4? Okay.
Doc.
3.
3. Lucky you. That is alarm. You passed alarm.
I cheer and
Looks
throw my arms
visibly
up in the
relieved with
air.
this.
Strangely successful with.
She's gonna jump down from the top of the bed,
Okay.
probably using athletics.
I'm
and
gonna go ahead. And,
disadvantage.
yeah, I was gonna say it's gonna be disadvantage, but it's gonna be acrobatics to not fall.
Oh, okay. Well, that's better because I have a 5 instead of a 3 for acrobatics. And I rolled a 10, which was the lower number, 10 and a 12. So
All right.
15.
With a 15, you manage to stumble a bit, but you just fall on your face. You're just doing strangely well all of a sudden.
And she goes back over next to Nyx, leans against the wall, and starts on the 5th drink.
Nyx is gonna be concerned looking.
She's very
Gonna be-
concerned.
We need to guard the window and the door, though.
And, my
Anira is
constitution for
meditating
that-
under the door, or under the window.
Sweet.
For that 5th drink, I got a 3.
Okay, then you just like as you're drinking it, you just black out. And
Am I
the re-
still
and the
am I
re-
still off?
the rest of the ale just spills out, and
Okay.
you're just passed out against the wall, now covered in ale. And
Yeah, Rock was over there to try to catch her if she fell off the bed. So when she slumps against the wall, just kind of catch her a little bit and sort of look at everybody, be like, "Oh Jesus!" Just roll her onto a bed.
She starts snoring.
Laura goes
Well, at
over and
At
very
least that's one
carefully
problem that took care of
shaves
itself.
off one of her eyebrows.
Nyx and Chad are gonna lay on the bear rug.
Yeah. You're losing an eyebrow for that. I'm gonna shave off an eyebrow real quick. Apple one.
That's fine. Just mark that down. Left or right? Left or right, Laura? The eyebrow?
Who? What?
Left or right?
Right what?
The eyebrow
What
that
do we
you're
do?
shaving.
Oh, right one.
Yeah,
What's
Rock's
right
just
what?
sitting over there on the edge of his bed, just giggling, just like, yes, yes, shave one eyebrow. That's hilarious.
I'm thinking that when they got all these drinks, Summer went to her bed, and Lily had pretty much immediately started doing a bunch of acrobatics over the bunk, and then back over, and then she passed out drinking that fifth one. And with that, Summer's gonna be like, you know what, I think I've had enough, and she's just gonna set the tankard on the floor.
Yeah, after you see me shave the eyebrow, that should be your cue to stop.
That's some warning enough. Yeah, I understand.
Nick's just gonna go over and start lapping at the ale that you put down.
Nope, nope, no, no, stop immediately.
Get out the window, quick.
Out the window, out the window they go. Nobody wants these, Via. You seem to put these away pretty well.
He just looks sad at you, sad eyes.
Sure, why not?
Lays back
Here,
down.
okay, I'll give her the 3 beers to Via.
Oh God.
Great.
And
He
then,
a drunk
yeah,
again.
then Summer's just gonna lie down on the bed, like, you know, like hands behind her head, like kicking her feet up, just relaxing.
Yeah, alright. I guess she has 3 beers now.
Yeah, you gonna drink those up?
Yeah, I guess I will.
Alright. Who is still awake? Is it everybody? Other than Nira and Lily?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
awake.
Alright.
yeah, I'd still be awake.
Alright. Anyone want to discuss anything, talk anything out, plan for what you're gonna do next?
I'm just
Well, I
hoping to
think-
get through the night with all our
Yeah,
gold and our.
I
Yeah.
think we should just get whatever we need done in this town done and get the hell out of here.
I agree.
Talk
Visit
to
the
the guys,
library.
visit the library, move on with
Yeah.
our lives.
The
Yep.
first thing
go
we
out of
want to
You're
is
not gonna-
reporting back.
You guys aren't gonna talk to the captain?
Oh, we
I
should
was
talk
ju-
to her as well. Get a
Oh.
reward.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I
Yes.
think first thing we should do is get reported to the
Yes, yes, of
captain and
course,
get it taken care of.
of course. Tell the captain about his men, anyways.
Her.
Her, sorry. Tell the captain about her men.
Fair enough.
Yeah, and I agree with leaving this place as soon as possible. It's lawless for the
City
most
of
part.
thieves.
It's lawless as far as I'm concerned.
Yep.
But
I
the
agree with
beds
you there.
are very comfortable. I'll tell you that. You guys are laying in very comfortable beds.
I agree, and then she's gonna start trying to doze off.
You guys just hear the wind picking up as the blizzard begins
Yeah.
to blow outside.
Yeah, Rock probably finds it soothing, and I'll probably just go to sleep as well.
Yeah, I'll take some watches. We should set up a rota.
Well, alarm's already set up on the door. Somehow Lily was successful, so.
Yeah. Well, we still got the window, and God knows they could come through the ceiling. I don't trust this town.
My dice wanted me to get drunk, but did not want me to fall, apparently.
Alright, so I guess Laura, you're gonna take first watch or whatever?
Yeah, I'll take first watch.
Alright, well then, 2 hours in, who's gonna relieve you, I guess? Anyone? Alright, so Laura's just staying up late. Oh, we're missing a person. Someone's missing. Who left?
Via just
Via
dipped out.
dropped.
I don't know if she said that she was leaving or something. I just noticed that her
Yeah,
thing
I
lit up
know.
and then she dropped.
Oh,
Just lost Mike.
that happens.
Lily starts
Listen.
muttering in her sleep. No, please.
And Nira can take the second
Help.
watch.
Yeah.
Help.
Well, I was gonna have an
Yeah.
take the
Yeah,
last
near.
part because she only needs 4 hours.
Well,
Yeah, Rock will take a watch. You can
Okay.
wake him up. He wasn't
Alright.
drinking.
Alright, well,
Anybody,
Uh,
please help.
Help? What?
you alright?
Lily's mumbling in her sleep.
you guys look
Oh.
over. Lily,
I was like serious. I was
yeah.
like, oh my gosh.
Lily would be asleep saying this stuff. She would look distressed.
Ah.
I feel kind of bad about shaving that eyebrow.
Yeah, is she okay? I mean, stuff she said about her village and visions, maybe she's going through some kind of a thing.
Yep. We all have trauma.
Give me a
I say to
sec.
Rock.
My headset disconnected.
The plague wasn't exactly fun in Neverwinter either.
There we go.
I don't imagine. The truth is that my people are dying as well. This
Please stop. I just need to
endless,
find my mom.
endless winter.
It's tough watching everyone you know and all your friends go.
Yes, yes, indeed. Too tough.
Sometimes I wonder if they're the lucky ones.
After what we saw today, I don't know what luck even means anymore.
I'm with you
So
there.
Nyx hears Lily crying and talking in her sleep and tries to climb up on the top bunk where Lily is, and she's struggling.
I'll give her a hand.
Okay.
All right, well,
Pick up this
I got the
15
next
pound
watch, and then
chihuahua.
I'll wake up the baby afterwards.
I go over before I go to sleep. I put my hand on Lily's forehead and say, "Hey, much better now, child," and soothe her hair back and try to calm her down, and then I go to sleep.
Fair enough. Bottom bunk, I'm guessing.
Why not? I hope she doesn't pee on me or anything.
I imagine via probably either lost connection or something, but technical issues.
Yeah.
But yeah, anything you guys want to wrap up? I mean, Rock, your 2 hours. Anything you want to do during it?
No, no, just kind of sit there and think about life and all the weird meats I've eaten in inns and whether or not there was human body parts in any of it. And
Let's not think about that in a general sense.
Rock might be going through some serious like vegetarian character arc stuff right now.
How much rat droppings are legally permitted in our food? You know what I mean? It's like don't
Yeah,
even
that's
think
right.
about
Well,
it.
also how much he can't stand the knucklefish, and everybody eats this knucklefish around here, and then seeing all the meat in the vat, it's like I don't know if it's worth it anymore.
Hmm.
That's how the barbarian became a vegan.
Roll me
Well,
a religion. Rock.
religion, yeah. Yeah, that's in my skill. And it's somewhere near the R's. Okay. I don't have a very good religion stat. Kind of bad at religion. I'm a cleric, but kind of bad at religion.
Well, you're thinking as you're sitting there for the 2 hours thinking over today's events and your deity Tempest. There's definitely a confliction on your reaction to something so chaotic and the fact that your deity is known for chaotic actions against men and soldiers.
Yeah, yeah. The violence doesn't bother him. Just the meat. The idea of like being eaten is kind of creeping him out.
It's fair.
Yeah,
Yeah. But after 2 hours, you can be replaced by Anira and go back to sleep.
yeah.
And then next week we will start with you guys waking up and finishing up
Long rest.
your press. Yep, and a long rest here. So, but yeah, I'm
Being
gonna.
hungover.
We didn't level up or anything, did we?
Not yet.
We're still 3. We didn't level up last week
Still,
or anything.
nope. Yep, 3 is a long level in most campaigns, and this is just another one of those.
I'd ask. Doesn't
Yeah.
hurt to ask.
Yep, no worries.
Well, it hasn't been that long.
No, it really hasn't. I have it marked, but we're gonna go ahead and stop it here.
All right.